The Wild Wild West.
We're live here with Marcus King. What's up, brother?
What's up?
Thank you for doing this.
Dude, thanks
Very
for having
pumped.
me. Yeah.
I was texting you the other day. I was listening to your first album. Shred so fucking hard, dude.
There's some wild stuff on that first record.
It's pretty tight, dude.
Thanks.
Well, I was wondering this too. By the way, if you don't know who Marcus King is, he's obviously rock god. What's your go-to? What would they say? Like, is it rock, blues? What's your? Are you confined to one genre?
Man, I never have. I just like a lot of different kinds of music.
Yeah.
If I'm in the airport, I usually just pick one and tell people that I play rock and roll or country or whatever I'm in the mood for that day.
Well, you fucking shred, dude. I was walking my dogs. I was a little drunk. We had like a kids party, so
yeah.
I got a little too turned up at it. But I was recovering. I was walking. By the way, too, this is a aside. They sell weed seltzers now here in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, you just go to the liquor store, and there's just. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this can't be real. It's real.
How
I spiked a cooler with a bunch of those weed seltzers.
how strong are they?
They're like 5 milligrams, 10. Some of them are 10, which I think is dastardly. You can't be dropping 10 milligrams of an edible, just like, because that's one of those things anyone will pick it up and they see a label, they're like, this is legit.
Right.
So I just put like 8 of them in there being like, yeah, if that's your thing. But then like I was talking to my one friend, he goes, I didn't even know this is a weed seltzer. He's drinking it. I'm like, oh shit, that's my bad, brother. He's like, I don't know.
That'll get you.
It will. But so I was walking at a nice little walk at nighttime and I was listening to your first album. I'm like, dude, you fucking shred. I'm not just slobbing your knob. I'm like,
dude, you fucking shred.
Dude, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to shred. I'm a baby shredling, dude. But you can I was listening, and it's like, if you're country, if you're blues, like you said, you kind of just bounce around. Because I do feel like you can get kind of stuck, and I heard you talking about this on the other podcast, getting stuck in that pentatonic. I mean, sorry, we're going deep on musical theory.
Yep.
But you can get stuck in that one sound, and when I was listening to your first album, especially, I was just like, dude, you really can. Dance around and like jump out of stuff. And it was cool. It was really like, it was fresh the whole time. It was tight.
Man, I appreciate that, dude. I mean, I just try to, with the guitar, just try to express what I'm feeling in here. And I didn't have a lot of friends growing up, so just play the guitar.
That's awesome.
That seemed to do it.
When did you start playing?
I was probably like 3 or 4 years old.
What?
Yeah. I was like a latchkey kid, and I'd spend a lot of times just at the house alone with records and my guitar. Playing guitar.
When you were like 3 though, how did you play?
I had a little bitty.
Could you shred?
A little bitty Les Paul. My dad taught me like Louie by the Kingsmen, and I just kind of went on from there.
Damn, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, I feel bad because I played in high school a lot, and there is something to like when you play when you're a kid, you're never gonna have that much time again. Like I would sit there for hours and just play, and if I talk to adults who are like, I want to start playing. It's like you're never gonna have. Unless you can just take all day off or get unemployed.
Well, I mean, my family all played too, so I always thought about it like a bilingual family. Mm-hmm. Like you grow up learning Spanish, and it's just kind of second nature to you. Yeah. Because your folks speak it in the household. But that's how guitar was for me. I just kind of picked it up because my grandfather and my dad and my uncles all played.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So were they traveling musicians?
So they're what we call weekend warriors. Okay. My grandfather was like career service in the Air Force and just played honky-tonks every weekend. Mm-hmm. And my dad still is a touring musician. He's 71 now.
Damn, really? Uh-huh. So what was that like when your dad was on? Because I worry about that. I'm always on tour. I'm on tour a lot. So I'm like, does this bother them? I can't tell. They're so young. I'm like, I hope it doesn't bother them.
Right.
Did it bother you?
Well, I mean, my dad... When my parents got divorced when I was like 4, he kind of dropped everything and got a straight job, became a contractor.
Really?
And, looking back on it now, I could tell that he just fucking hated that. So around the time I was like 11, I was playing good enough where he was like, I'll just bring you with me, shit, Really? My sister would stay back at home with my grandparents, and I'd go out with him.
Oh, really?
So I started playing bars and, music venues when I was like 11.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they'd be like, man, that little girl you got up there sounds great. I still get misgendered online.
Do you really?
Yeah, dude. People on the Instagram comments are always asking if I'm like a transgender, which, I mean, nothing wrong with that, but I'm not.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're not, you could say, you could plainly state, like, yeah, don't do that.
Since I was like 11 years old, though, man, yeah.
Really?
Like, that little girl is rocking.
Your dad's like, shut up, dude. Just go with it. It's just fucking great.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool, though. So you were literally just, how did that happen? You were just shredding for your pa, and he was like, let's get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck contracting. Let's go play music.
Right. I mean, yeah, we're going, like, we would tour just like everywhere we could to get me back in time to go to school the next day. And I always kind of looked at it like, you know, the tribe goes out and hunts.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like you become a certain age, you just go out with the men and hunt.
Fuck, dude.
That's what it kind of felt like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of like stuff were you seeing? Like, was it like wild, or was it kind of like pretty chill and tame?
It was fucking crazy, especially like by the time I got to be like 13, I started booking my own gigs outside of my dad's band. So I was like 13 and 14 is when I got my learner's permit, and I had to have a licensed driver in the car. So I had like my two, you know.
But you got your permit wait, when can you drive?
So I'm from South Carolina. So in South Carolina, I got like a working permit because I was able to work at that age.
Gotcha.
So I got that, which was like super restricted, and I could drive with a licensed driver in the car, and it was like an extended, you know, learner's permit kind of thing. So I had a bass player who was 18. My drummer was like 35 with kids. And I had like grown men, and I had like a fake email. I would book us, you know, have us working like 4 or 5 nights a week. And I'd end up in like Asheville, North Carolina, and this like crazy old bartender lady was just like trying to, you know, teach me about being a man, and just like all these crazy stories.
She was trying to usher you into...
Trying to usher me into adulthood, yeah.
Damn, dude.
Some wild stories out there, yeah.
How'd you feel about that at 13? I mean, Florida, I'm guessing.
It was pretty exhilarating, yeah.
So you were, I guess, I mean, did you look younger? Because, you know, you were just a boy.
Yeah, I'm just a
pup.
But
you had your permit, so.
I did have my permit. I was driving my 94 Pontiac Transport minivan, and I had my rig, the PA. I had my bass player's rig. It was a good deal for him. And, like, I found out, like, later, like, we would go work in Asheville, North Carolina twice a week. We'd go up on Monday. I'd play a gig. And unbeknownst to me, he was, like, moving some serious weight. And I didn't realize it. He was just, like, filling his gig bag with, like, a QP every time we go up. We'd come back down to Greenville. I think the statute of limitations were good now. But he'd come back and then move it. And then we'd go back up and play a different gig Thursday.
Oh, that's so funny.
And he'd pay the guy. But we used to work this club called the Hole in the Wall. It was spelled Hole in the Wall.
Yeah.
And like a couple people got stabbed, and they maintained, you know, their liquor license. And then somebody got shot and killed. That's when they closed down finally.
Really?
But I was like all of 14 years old in there working. And
just driving quaps around, no idea. You had the QP on you.
Yeah, dude.
Just like on your learner's permit.
Sketchy as hell. I don't know how I got out of some of the situations I was in, but
yeah,
you know.
So did you ever have a job then, or you just did the music stuff?
When I was 16, I had a job at Mellow Mushroom.
I actually like that place a lot.
Mellow Mushroom's pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good. I got fired twice from that same job, but the manager was a buddy of mine, and just
pretty mellow about it.
He was pretty
chill. He was chill. So they fired you. Got the fire rehire.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what did you get fired? Was it him who fired you? Or like the hires up fired you, and then you kind of had you're able to come back?
So I was working back of the house. I was a dishwasher, and then I got fired just for being kind of a slacker.
Yeah.
And then I came back and I was front of house, and I was trying to like quasi unionize the hosts because we did everything. We bust the tables. You know, we took drink orders, and you know, we didn't get tipped out at the end of the day. And I think you know, I was being a little bit too. I
see what you're saying. You wanted it on the waiter's tips.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on with this? You know, like we work our asses off. And
let us get some of that back end. Some restaurants do that though. I've worked in restaurants where as a busboy you'd get a little bit of the waitress's tips.
Yeah,
and it was it was a pittance, dude. They were making probably like $400 a night, and they would slide you like $40. You'd be like, sweet.
Yeah, the money got funny.
I got the bartender's tips. There was a bartender named Matt. I worked in a restaurant. There's a bartender named Matt, so they gave me the wrong envelope, and I was just like, I would get like $40 as a busboy, and I had like $400 in an envelope, and I was just like, fuck yeah. Like, we gave you the wrong envelope. I was like, no, you didn't.
I don't think you did.
I was like, I don't think you did. And they're like, no, we did. I'm like, nope. Said Matt on it. Like, how much was in it? I'm like, I don't even remember.
You gotta have a little bit of hustle about you.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, if someone hands you an envelope of cash, now I would have obviously I'd return it to the rightful owner. But back then, I was a bit of a dog. I'd be like, nah, that's mine. I'm taking that.
Right.
So you started as a kid. That's crazy. I didn't know you could even start. I guess you can't do it anymore. Maybe.
I don't know, man. I don't know really how I worked around that, but I was really, I knew what I wanted to do from a young age, so I had that going for me. I had a lot of gumption.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Was there any like nightmares? Or I mean, I'm sure there were just like absolute nightmare gigs or like any meltdown. Have you ever freaked out on stage and melted down?
Well, I played a cruise one time. We used to work the cruise circuit a little bit, like blues cruises and shit. And like this particular blues cruise, I mean, I had gone off one morning and was trying to find some drugs. And like the first like T-shirt vendor guy I came to, this was in like one of the little port cities in Mexico. And I was like, where I can find a little, weed? And he's like, I think you want something a little stronger. And like, I was like, how'd you know? How'd you fucking know? And I got in the van with him and he took me out in the middle of nowhere and they gave me some good coke, but they robbed me blind and like took me to an ATM and strongly suggested I pull out some more money for the driver.
Oh, I see. So they did sell you the coke.
Yeah.
And they were
but
like,
they did half of it with me.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of a smooth grift.
Yeah. You can't be too mad. Like, well, we sold. So they basically were like, it'll be this amount. Took you to the ATM, be like, withdraw funds.
Yeah.
And sent you on your way with half of it. It
was kind of like, are you not going to tip my mom for all the tequila you drank?
Yeah.
Are you not going to tip the driver?
So
and I was like, man, you just took all my money. I don't have. They're like, well, there's an ATM right here, man. You should get. So it was a smooth grift. I respect the hustle, but they didn't kill me, which is nice.
Yeah, that's sweet.
But I got back on the boat, and I had a real bad drinking problem, and on those cruise ships, it was international water, so a lot of people would kind of turn the other way. I was 18 and 19.
Yeah.
It was kind of like we're out in the middle of the ocean. This kid can drink,
Dude, I got served on a cruise at like 14.
Right.
I was with my friend's family, went on a cruise, and we were just ordering beer, and they were like, whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't care at all.
They didn't give a shit because it's just all the, like, for the most part, like on the Norwegian boats, it was all like Indonesian workers.
Yeah.
I noticed. And, they would serve me, but I had a meltdown on that cruise.
On a blues cruise?
Like, on a blues cruise, way too drunk. No. And just like had a full cup, like the size of this coffee cup of just whiskey, neat, and just dropped it, and it spilled all over the fucking stage. And I got pissed off, started throwing furniture around.
Damn.
In the lounge.
What happened? Did you get fired from the blues cruise?
No.
They were like, whatever.
They asked us back the next year.
It's kind of tight. If I was at a blues cruise and the dude just melted down on stage, I'd be like, this fucking rules.
Yeah. I mean, it was the most punk rock thing happening on that boat.
Did you still play or did you not play that night?
That was after the gig.
Oh, really?
I always managed to get through the show.
Yeah.
That's when the last time I I quit drinking, and I've quit drinking many times, but the last time was because I was still able to get the shows done. And as long as I was getting the shows done, like nobody was really too concerned about me.
Yeah.
And that's no good because I can always get the work done.
Really?
Because I love it,
Yeah, how drunk can you get and play? I've always wondered that.
I can get really drunk and play, but singing is a whole other thing.
You just mumble through it?
Yeah. Start jawing and shit.
Is it drinking and Coke or just drinking? Yeah. They're two peas in a pod?
Oh, yeah. The best peas. Somebody, sometimes, when I'm playing, and I think all guitar players are guilty of this. Like, Mayer's a real culprit of, just the crazy mouth shit that you do.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of you're not thinking and you're reacting. But they posted a video of me playing, and somebody was like, this dude's totally gacked up. And I don't really usually respond, but, I let it just simmer for, 48 hours, and I responded. I was like, dude, you have no idea how much I miss cocaine. So
you weren't even on coke?
No.
You're making guitar face.
I was just guitar facing.
Everybody does, yeah.
Which is the same as cocaine face.
True. Oh, yeah, you start getting Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. You can kind of fly under the radar, I guess, because if you're not like, I was just making guitar face. I'm not coked out of them. I don't like coke, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never done it, to be fair. I don't like the idea of it. I heard everyone I tell it to, they go, you should try it. It's fantastic. And I say, no, I'm not going to. I don't like it. I got convinced at a young age. I was like, that shit's fucking, it's bad.
Yeah, don't listen to those guys.
Think it's bad?
My dad's only advice to me was like, never do cocaine because you'll love it, which I absolutely did.
Yeah.
He was right.
Yeah. Yeah, people do it casually now, too. A lot of younger people I talk to are just like, oh, dude, like, we're just bumping some coke. And like, they're like young, like, frat kids now. Just do blow.
Yeah.
It was like, when I went to college, that was a big deal. If you did coke, it was kind of like, a lot of people did it. But it was kind of like, now it's as acceptable now, I think, as smoking weed.
Right.
I could be wrong. I don't frequent frats, but just like the stuff I hear about it, like, yeah, dude, we do some bumps and get out there. And I'm like, dude, people used to like hide. When I was younger, people were like hide. People still, I guess, kind of do hide a little bit.
Right. That was always kind of my thing, was like, you'd be at a party and then everyone would be in the bathroom. And there's like 30 of you in the bathroom. I'm like, why don't we just bust this out on the coffee table instead of all crowding around the toilet?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just, my problem is I didn't do it, and I knew people who did, and I hung out with people on coke, not on coke, a lot. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this fucking sucks. So it really kind of turned me off to it forever.
Right.
Because it's brutal, dude.
Yeah.
If someone's on coke and you're not, it's like, please get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's a tough hang.
It's a wildly tough hang.
It's not fun.
So, bro, you fucking go. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, they always got big ideas. But
shredding on stage, gacked out and drunk, is probably pretty tight. Pros and cons. It's probably kind of fun.
I mean, whatever the buzz is that you like, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Having it while you're doing what you love, you know.
Yeah, but this is a question for you. Do you even now, off of that, is it really? Because I think a lot of that for me is like a kind of a blanket over inferiority issues. Mm-hmm. So like a lot of it kind of like just gets you able to like get out there and do your thing. You're pretty good, obviously, at guitar. You're fantastic at it. Do you still have those, like, do you feel like you need to kind of drug yourself a little bit to kind of perform? Like, was it that the issue, or is it just you could perform, but it was like, yeah, why not? I might as well party.
I think that was a lot of it, because now, like, the stage fright, it's like, it's so much worse.
It is worse.
Yeah, so much worse. Like, being sober.
Yeah.
And like just having a little something to get you out there, and just having that confidence, because it is a lot of inferiority, and you get out there. And, like, once I'm, like, 5 minutes in, I'm like, all right, this will be all right.
Yeah.
But, like, those 5 minutes before showtime, I'm just,
Yeah, and you can't address it. I've always wondered if you can go out. I've done that with stand-up. You'd be like, I'm, like to fuck around. Like, yeah, I'm kind of having, like, a panic attack for the first 5 minutes. And, like, crowds are like, stop that right now.
They don't like it.
We don't want to hear this shit. We want to see you perform. Yeah, it's like,
dance. I've tried to address it many times, and they're like, no, just play the song.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, stand-up is similar, where it's like you have to do it. And I'm the same way. I can just inhabit like a mental torture chamber. I'm better now with it, because I feel like what's helped me is, instead of focusing on myself, I just focus on the people who are watching it, and like, I'm just going to do my best to let them have fun.
Yeah.
And like, when you get out of your like, I need to be great, I need to be the best, and just be like, it's literally, they call it de-reflection. There's like a term for it, where you're just like, I want these guys to have a good time, and you focus on making them have a good time rather than like, am I doing good enough? And I think it makes everything a lot easier.
I mean,
and you have fun. Like, you end up having more fun, which,
right.
It runs counter to all the stuff you hear, where it's like, you have to suffer. If you suffer, then the good things will happen. It's like, you can not suffer and good things will happen too.
Right.
Just, takes half your life to learn that, and by then you're like, oh fuck, I wish I knew that.
Right. I mean, like, the philosophical thing behind it, like we were talking about Rick Rubin and his book.
Yeah.
And his whole thing is like, put the audience last, which was always really foreign to me, because I'm like you. I like to, you call it de-reflection, right?
Yeah.
It's like, as long as they're having a good time, I'm cool.
Yeah.
And I've also got a 7-piece band behind me, so I can kind of lean on them.
Yeah.
And like try to entertain them to a degree, and not focus on the larger audience in front of me.
Yeah.
That's worked for me in the past, but I couldn't imagine being up there alone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because I've tried to play music a couple times, and that's harder for me, because when you're doing stand-up, you're getting feedback in real time. Like, if people aren't laughing, it's like red alert. This isn't going well. This isn't going well. But when and they laugh, it relaxes you.
Yeah.
When I would play music, the whole time I would just like watch people in the crowd like, dude, do they fucking hate this? And I would just stare. Then the song would be over and a couple people would clap and I'd be like, I guess that's good. There's no like, you're not getting that the feedback kind of relaxes you in everyone says that does music. They're like, stand-up's crazy. It's like, I don't know. I think it's easier. I could be wrong. I mean,
that's a wild take.
Having a band behind you. I mean, I wasn't that good though. So I'd be worried about like missing a string and I'd be like, fuck. So I don't know.
I mean, as long as I got my boys with me, they kind of keep me humble.
Yeah, yeah.
My drummer points out a lot of the mistakes I make.
Really?
Yeah. He's a stickler.
Really? Oh, that's good though.
That's good to have. You can't get too loose.
Yeah, you can't get too loose, especially if you're. I mean, I guess you could if somebody fucks up. If I'm like watching a band and somebody like fucks up a chord and like kind of laughs and keeps playing, I'm not gonna be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Right. You don't ask for your money back.
Yeah.
But I mean, we also grew up in the service industry.
True.
So
I only was in the restaurants briefly. I did construction, but similar. Yeah. It's like, yeah. I mean, it's not similar, but yeah. You do what you actually. I guess when you do that kind of work, though, you do like. I've heard this from waiters especially. They're like, people who do construction usually leave, like blue collar type jobs, whatever it is. They usually leave better tips. Yeah. Just because they're like, you know what it's like to be at a job that sucks. You're like, yeah, here's
it's
some
tough.
Money. That shit sucks.
I mean,
what you're doing sucks. What I'm doing sucks. Here's some extra money.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing, and I was in the service industry long enough to realize, like,
mellow. Talking mellow mushroom.
Talking mellow mushroom.
At the end, man.
I was there just long enough. I was a mellow man, just long enough to not get frustrated about how long it's going to be for a wait for a table.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, to be like, all right, man. Yeah, especially if you work in a restaurant, dude. I worked. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I was in my brother's taco truck, and I remember like when people are waiting for their food, they're like especially angry. Like if you're in a restaurant and you're like, hey, we took the day off, we're closed. People show up and they're furious. Like you see, I do it. If I show up to a place and like they're normally open, they're closed, it takes me like 10 seconds to calm down. Because you're like thinking, it's like primal. You're thinking of a meal you're about to eat, and they're like, you can't have it, and you're like, all right, that's fine, man. But it fucks you up. But yeah. So I remember like we were in like a little lunch truck, so I would just watch people waiting angrily and just be like, my brother would be cooking in the back, and I'd be like, just another couple minutes, everybody. And then like you'd run out of food, and there'd be a guy who's waiting half an hour, and you have to be like, bro, we're out of food, bro. My bad. And they'd be like, what the fuck? And you're like, yeah, I get it, man.
That's how you get an active shooter on your hands.
I know.
It is really primal,
It is, man. Dude, if I waited for a half an hour, like, hey, we don't have any food, my bad, here's your money back, I'd freak. I'd call the cops. I think I'm calling the fucking police.
That happened to us recently with my drummer, actually. Like, everybody finally got their meal, and like what he wanted, they came around, gave everybody their food, and they didn't bring his, and they were like, yeah, we're actually out of that. And it's like, why are you just now telling me? And they were like, you want something else? And he's no.
He fasted.
He's a grump when it comes to food. Like,
dude, a lot of people are.
Yeah.
He hunger striked. I would have done a hunger strike as well. I'd be like, I won't eat then.
He protested.
I'll be hungry, and you guys will pay for it.
He just sat there and watched everyone eat.
Damn, dude. Yeah. So how was it? So you said you did your last album with Rick Rubin.
Yep.
How was that?
It was interesting, man. I mean, it was a long process because he's super mysterious guy.
Dude, I was trying to figure out what the guy. I had seen him in stuff, and I was like, I learned he doesn't play any instruments, right? Mm-mm. Plays no instruments, and I was like, how does he produce all these all this musical stuff? And his mystery almost perverted my mind to being a hater, where I was like, I think he's full of shit.
Right.
And then I read his book, and I'm like, fuck, this is the coolest dude I think that might have ever lived.
It's super interesting.
The book's awesome.
Because he does try, like, the way I've explained it is he's like a ambassador of music for the human population.
Dude, I would hear shit like that, and I'd be like, shut the fuck up. And then I read his book, and I'm like, yeah, he could do that. I was like, he for real, it might just be the coolest dude.
Yeah. And he'd come in, and we'd listen to stuff, and he's always like just barefoot, and he wears like, these tie fisherman pants, which are like these huge pants.
I want to wear those so fucking bad. I don't have the courage.
I don't either.
You know how much courage it took me to wear my biohacking ring, dude? This is my Oura ring. I've been hiding it under the table, dude. I'm not a 2-ring man.
Yeah, I got rings.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I am. Fuck that, dude.
My wife won't let me wear the tie fisherman pants.
Why not?
She hates them.
We have to. Well, let me Google these things real quick. I want to see. I think I know what you're they're like the long, flowy, like almost Kung Fu Master looking pants.
Big time.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'm just fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, that's all I want to wear. Every time I see people in them, I'm like, I'm a coward and I won't wear these things.
And it doesn't work for me. So says my wife. But he'd flow in with those and like a big iced coffee or like a tea, and he would just like, he lays down in meetings a lot.
What?
Like while he's talking to you, he just lays down.
Then how did you feel? So who produced your other album? You had other people producing, obviously.
Yeah, well, I've worked with like Dan Auerbach from the Black Keys.
Mm-hmm.
I worked with this producer named Dave Cobb, who did a lot of the Chris Stapleton and Sturgill Simpson stuff.
Yeah.
I've worked with a lot of different producers, and all of them kind of have their weird quirk.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, you got to step back and remember, like, you know, I'm paying for this guy to produce the record, so I'm going to lean into, like, their process.
Yeah.
So a lot of personality mirroring, like, end up laying down on the adjacent couch talking to Rick.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I'm like, I'll take my shoes off and lay down and talk to you.
And he just, because his book, the way he approaches his book is pretty cool. And you were saying he instructs you the opposite. He's like, fuck the audience, do your thing.
Yeah, it's like
so hard to do, dude.
And that book, like, I read it after we worked together, and like hearing him talk, and like, I mean, he practices what he preaches, you know. And
yeah.
He's such a big fan of music and of comedy too. Like, he loves comedy. And I was in Italy working with him when he was about to, you know, go on Rogan and talk about his book.
Yeah.
And he was like nervous, you know. It was really to see him kind of have these like human emotions.
Yeah, because I guess you kind of like legendize him in your mind. You're like, dude, Rick Rubin doesn't get nervous. You can't wear.
You think about him, think about him floating and shit.
Yeah,
you know, like, and Flying Lotus.
I'm telling you, anyone, I would recommend his book. I like started, especially if you're like trying to write something or do something, or even like if you're just like trying to chill at your job. That's my mission right now. Is like, how can I just make my inner world as peaceful as possible? It's obviously hard, dude. I fail all day, every day. But his book, you read it and you're like, damn, it's a cool approach to just like sitting, brainstorming, letting like ideas flow, letting them take shape and like creating things. It's, you know, that's the one thing I think a lot of people who aren't in, like, whenever I hear the term, like, I'm a creative, I dislike it. Because I think anyone can do a cool, like, you can like build something in your backyard. You can do like, all this stuff. And I think that's a lot of people get frustrated because they have no creative outlet. It's like, I think it's it's like a God-given right for every man or person or girl, whatever, to like do something other than like wake up, stare at your phone, go to a job you hate, go home, watch TV, and go to. I think that's like it kills you. It's
yeah,
like, dude,
really.
Build a thing, draw something, dude. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But if you read that Rubin book, I think that helps people like get out of their head. Like, I read it and it was just fantastic.
Yeah, I'd recommend it to anybody because I agree with you, man. I think anybody can do something creative, and it really just it helps you.
Dude, dig like a fish pond.
Yeah.
Like, that would be all. I want to do that, dude. It's like you can do literally. People think like it. In my opinion, it's like the commercial aspect is like a hard kind of brick wall for a lot of people, because if they think of something that's like deemed like creative or artistic, they go, well, I could never sell that. It's like, who gives a fuck, dude?
Right.
Just build a fucking statue in your yard. You're a little crazy, but it's like the satisfaction you would get if you got good at building a statue, digging like a fish pond, anything like that. I mean, it's unmatched.
You got to be okay with failing.
Yeah.
And that's the approach I take to every gig. If I can find like that transcendental place on stage, and it's hard. But like, I think I even heard you talk about this, like if you're doing something like the assembly line, you know, you're doing a repetitive motion over and over.
Oh, yeah,
it kind of unlocks like that creative side of your brain.
That's what, what was that guy's name? I think Adam Smith. That was the guy who he was like one of the thinkers in capitalism. He thought, that was what he thought though. And I think it is right, because when I would paint houses especially, if you're doing a repetitive task, it does unlock you to think about other stuff. But he had this dream where like people would work in like dog food factories and then like just start coming up with these sick ideas. And it turns out it's like, no, a lot of people will just stare at a fucking wall too. So that is but I agree. If you have that capacity to like, for your mind to float, it's like, yeah, when you do something that's like manual labor intensive, your brain really can.
Yeah. Like my wife, when she started she has like a trucker hat company, and she started it out of our garage, and I'd just go down there and make boxes, and I'd make the same box over and over and over again, and I would come up with so many ideas, and I would just write them down,
Yeah.
And it kind of led me to like, now when I write, a lot of times I'll have like a show that I've seen 1,000 times, like The Office or like The Big Lebowski, something that I've seen 1,000,000 times, that'll kind of get those gears turning.
Yeah.
So it's kind of stimulating my brain, but I don't have to think about what's going to happen because I know what
No, that's a cool idea. I used to trash Adam Smith for his take when he would be like, yeah, you're going to get guys in factories. They're going to unlock the next level and unleash all the secrets.
Right.
When in reality, a lot of them were just bored to death. But
yeah.
I do agree, though. That works for me, too. When I would do manual labor, any of that stuff, where like I used to have to, it was working with my dad and my uncles, and they would like knock a building down, pick up like concrete, like chunks of rock, bricks, plastic, metal, and wood, and they would just dump it, and you had to separate them into like those 5 categories.
Yeah.
And I would do that for like 8 hours a day, and like, dude, you really do, like, you can hit a flow state.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight.
There's something healing about that in my mind, like having a task and just getting it done. Like we've been in the moving process. I'm like, I got to get this couch from here to the truck, from the truck to the storage unit, and just like doing it and just sweating and like earning your rest at the end of the night.
Dude, and I'm telling you, man, people like, because I've done jobs that are purely physical. I'd work with my dad. He's like, look, I need you from the neck down today. I don't want to hear anything. I don't need any ideas. I just need you to lift that and put that there. Because I'd be like, well, what if we do it this way? He'd be like, don't want to hear it. Do that there to there. That's it. But like, yeah, and it's like, when you do a job, I always wanted to have a job where I just use my brain, but then it's like you do get to the point where like, dude, I would love to move some boxes right now.
Yeah.
And people who move all day are like, fuck you, dude. I'm like, dude, you don't understand. Like, just let me, when I like get to carry shit, like if I do yard work, I'm in heaven, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, if you do it all day, every day, you're like, all right, man, fuck this. This shit sucks.
Yeah.
But good point. We've hit a dead end of the conversation. So, and how many albums do you have? 4 do you have or 5?
So it's kind of weird the way it was. So I did 3 records with my guys it was Marcus King Band.
Yeah.
And then I did a record called El Dorado, and it wasn't my guys. It was the first album I did without my band, so I didn't feel right calling it Marcus King Band.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought this would make everything a lot simpler, and it actually just kind of convoluted everything. Because now I see articles that refer to me as like the former lead singer of the Marcus King Band, which is like a brain pretzel. Just it doesn't make any sense.
Marcus King, aka former lead singer of the Marcus King Band.
Yeah, it's still the same band, or at least my drummer. Relationships kind of ebb and flow, and you grow.
Yeah.
And some people don't grow with you, and then you come to those hard moments in life where you kind of have to move on, and they have to move on or stay behind.
Yeah.
But I've got 3 out with my group, and I think 3 as a solo artist, as it were. But it's still my band on the road, and me and my band just did a record together that we're going to put out next year.
Okay, so you guys were the Marcus King Band, and then you went solo. Who were the musicians you used when you went solo? Did you just like bring different people in here or there, or did you have a different band that was with you when you did solo stuff? Was it some of your Marcus King Band? Like, how'd that work?
Right. So that was another, like, kind of trust the process.
Mm-hmm.
When I worked with Dan Auerbach, he's like, I got, like if you like the Memphis Boys, they worked on all like the Dusty Springfield, Elvis Presley, Bobby Womack, that kind of thing. And they're all like 80 years old, but they're incredible musicians. And they played on that record with me. And just watching them work was just astounding.
Did a record with 80-year-olds?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
That record, El Dorado, everybody on that record's like 70 plus.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was incredible.
They must be like wizards at that point.
They are. I mean, it was really just like, how do you say, like, like wizards.
That's crazy. Yeah, you can't really hate on it. That's what I was curious about. Did people get like that? It's a tough thing. Like I think who was saying this, or like when you have a band, it's like having like 5 girlfriends, because you really do have to like you have to maintain all. That's the one thing I will say. Stand up's easier because if you have a band, you have to like maintain all these different schedules, all these different people's lives, all these wants and needs. Where if like it's got to be difficult.
It's like a marriage.
Yeah,
it really is, and it gets hard.
Yeah. How was the solo move to like doing solo stuff kind of freeing, or like how'd you feel about it?
I mean, in some ways it was freeing, and like now I just really crave like that familial aspect and like working together as a team.
Yeah.
To have something that's creatively like ours, and we did that. We cut it down in Macon, Georgia, and Macon, Georgia is just a really fascinating place to me. Like, they've got like this export. It's like this powdery substance that they have reservoirs there for. It's like this protein that you need it to. It's like Kyolite or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
No, Macon, Georgia exports a protein powder.
Yeah, not a protein powder, but like it's like a natural resource that you need to build like most shit.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. Yeah.
So
they mine it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So like because of that, it's all like still mom and pop there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have like a lot of chain places in that town. So it's like a really old school feeling town. And we went there and cut a record. It was really, really cool.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Neil Young had something similar with his band was Crazy Horse, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he would like go off and on where he like would do a solo thing, come back with Crazy Horse, do a solo thing, come back. And I was like thinking about Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young a lot. And like all those dude had the band, then they had their own little solo things.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've always kind of thought about Neil Young.
Yeah.
Like as somebody to model a career after, because he kind of accomplished that idea of having a band, having the solo shit. And then,
he did.
Do whatever.
He fucking crushed it. He had that catalog in the 80s was wild, dude. We got into Vocoder phones, dude. That was fucking crazy.
I haven't dug much into his catalog in the 80s.
He had I feel like he like just he for real like crushed it straight through. The 80s, he just did his own. He was like chilling with Devo a lot. Which I could see that. If I was in the 70s and I've never heard of 80s music and it was coming out, I would dip my toes into it as well.
Right.
And then he came back in the 90s real hard, and he's been touring for what, forever. 50, 60 years. That's
one fella I'd really like to meet.
Yeah.
But he's
a grump, dude.
I heard.
He's a grump. My dad loves Neil Young, and he'll come home from his concert. He's like fucking bitching about politics again. Fucking goddamn, he gets so mad. He's like fucking crying about the goddamn president. My dad loves Neil Young. My dad loves Al Stewart. My dad's seen Al Stewart 40 fucking times. He's seen Neil Young a bunch of times. He's like, yeah, fucking Neil Young's crying about fucking politics again. You come home all pissed off. But my dad went to see Al Stewart recently in Poconos, in like the mountains in Pennsylvania, and he was like, it was him and a bunch of gay guys. My dad said these two gay guys were singing every song right next to him. And he's like, dude, I just couldn't focus on Al Stewart.
Wow.
But yeah, I grew up. My dad was I think my dad was a huge fan of music. He had this like when we were younger. He had this. It was like this double-sided cassette case where he just had like 48 tapes, like little like cassette tapes, and he would carry it around in his truck, and he'd always just like blast different, like, dude, going to work with him was so fun because he would just blast like Neil Young and all these other just like 70s, like we got into like NXS for a while, which is funny. Yeah, it was weird, man. He had a very like kind of eclectic music taste,
right? And
he would get home from work and he would just like hit a tape in the deck, fire it up, and just sit by a fire and just blast albums. It was really nice.
I mean, it's great to have that growing up. People who have an eclectic sense or taste in music. My dad was like that. My grandfather listened to a lot of country and western. My grandmother loved like Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, and my father loved rock and roll. So I had a really eclectic kind of mix of music when I come home from school. Yeah,
I always felt. I don't know. I've ever been in someone's house and there's just like no music at all.
Or like riding in a car with somebody and there's no music.
Yeah.
So it's a psychopath move.
It is a psychopath move. I'll try. I used to have I've gotten better with this, but I'd be very nervous to play music for other people because I think they would listen to it and be like, dude, this fucking sucks. It's from having older brothers. So I'm like worried they'll listen to it and be like, yo, this sucks, dude. You're a loser. So I would do a thing where I'd play music, but I'd play it very quietly, which is almost worse than silence because people are kind of like, what like
it's like water torture.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like play the fucking song or turn it off. Because I would play it and I'd like maybe like, well, turn it up a little bit. It was just a psycho thing I would do. Where like no one's thinking about it. Like you never get into someone's car and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Just like, oh, there's music on.
Right.
But yeah.
I'm always you know.
Just a glimpse into my tortured fucking world, dude.
Well, I mean, you're talented at what you do, so there's got to be some torture in there.
True. I need Ruben to lay down with me, dude. You know, as friends, dude, to lay down
Pause.
head to head, hard pause, head to head, yoga pants. That's got to be so cool, though, dude. Like, what do you do when you're sitting there with that guy? I think I might bug that guy till he leaves. I'd be like, "Oh, Rick, what should I do with this, dude? Should I like close my eyes and like what should I do, dude?"
Well, like the first day I met him, because he just cold called me, and I showed up at the studio out in Malibu, and I pulled up and like I noticed he was in front of his Airstream trailer and he was interviewing Mike Campbell from the Heartbreakers, and it's like the two most like distinctive looking dudes ever sitting out there, and like my window's down from the car and I'm at the gate and I just hear the director say, "Cut! There's a fucking car in the background," and like I ruined that take. And they open the gate and I go up to the main house and I start checking out amps, and like the way Rick likes to have his studios laid out, it's all really open and all the doors are open and like you can hear everything. Like when I was recording in the chapel, I could hear the Red Hot Chili Peppers cutting because Chad Smith is such a distinctive sounding drummer. But I went up there and started trying out these amps, and then this poor intern runs up and starts yelling at me because I ruined another take just from playing these amps. So I said, I haven't met him.
But they were filming a movie?
They were filming that documentary, that Tom Petty documentary.
I got you, yeah.
Yeah. And I fucked up a couple takes. And but when he came in, he didn't even mention it, man. He's a really cool dude, and he's a fan first. And the record was difficult because Rick like migrates with like the weather that he likes. Mm-hmm. So he'll be in Malibu for a few months, and then he goes to like Costa Rica, then he goes to Hawaii, and then he goes to Tuscany, and he just kind of migrates with like where the
I need
weather's.
to take a break, dude. He's so fucking cool, dude. So you had to like go to all these different little places.
Yeah, so it was challenging.
Yeah.
I mean, it was truly challenging. He put me through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like I wrote for like 6 months, and we didn't use any of it.
Well, what was that? How did you decide not to use it? Was he just kind of like, "Do you like that? Do you really like that?"
Yeah, and he made me more introspective with all of it, because the whole record, the concept was mental health, and like my struggles with mental health, and like he wanted to just be as bare bones with it as possible.
Yeah,
and, like no metaphors.
Yeah.
So I'd write something that I thought would be appealing to a listener, and he's like, "No."
That sucks, dude. Probably, especially very calmly being like, "No,
yeah,
we're not going to use that."
Yeah, and he doesn't like to be in the room during the creative process. He'll come in after the fact and then just like make little notes and adjustments, and then he'll just like kind of drift away, which is unlike anything. So the record took like 2.5 years to finish.
That's kind of cool.
Which is interesting because like you listen to the record, like I can listen to it, and like some songs I wrote when I was with my ex, and like out there writing about her and how I was unhappy in this relationship, didn't know how to, communicate it. So I was writing about that, and then there's songs from when that relationship ended, and I kind of just became a train wreck.
Yeah,
it was just
a little
like
heavy metal.
I was abusing everything, and then kind of after the fact, like when I met my now wife, like so the record kind of takes me on this journey, and I don't know if he like had the foresight for that.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. So you have songs from like a period of like domestic, let's call it domestic kind of hell, like a hellish domestic situation where like it's disintegrating, blah blah blah, drug abuse period, and then kind of like greener pastures. Yeah, it's kind of fucking cool,
and I'm thankful for that. And in any other circumstance, I wouldn't have had,
they would churn it out, like pop it out, put it out.
Because I've done records in 6 days, I've done records in 2 weeks, but never like more than like a month span.
Damn. That's crazy.
So for like 2.5 years, it's really just a full journey. It's like the full like circle.
That is pretty cool. And when did that come out? I'm sorry.
It came out in April.
Okay, nice, man. That's awesome. So it's pretty new.
It's pretty fresh still. But we kind of have our sights set on like the next thing.
Yeah.
And like this honky tonk shit is like popular again. I
time.
grew up playing in the honky tonks, and like it's like in my blood. My family's from the Appalachians. I'm bringing the fiddle back out. I'm like, this shit's hot. I'm gonna.
Dude, the fiddle does move me, dude. When I hear the fiddle, it does something to me.
There's something about us whites, man. We hear that fiddle, we get it going.
Especially a hard, fucking shrill note on a fiddle. I started thinking like I might grab someone's arm, dude. I might do a do-si-do. Yeah, the thing I like that Ruben did too in his book was he's like, stop reading the news. Like, stop taking in all this bullshit entertainment news. Like, just knock it off. Read the classics. Try to like take in. It was like a not even as an entertainment diet, but just like he's like, think of it like the food you eat. And he's like, stop taking in this shit. Like, stop. You don't need to read the news. Fuck it. Don't worry about the news. Read classic novels. Read this. Read that. You know, to your own taste. You don't have to try to read like wildly complex Shakespeare stuff. But he was just like, yeah, just stop taking in bullshit information.
It's funny.
Whenever someone is like, fuck the news, I'm like, yes, dude.
Yeah,
you get it.
I like hearing that. I don't even have a news source really that I trust right now.
Yeah.
And I don't really know where to get my news. I mean, I just kind of overhear a lot of it.
Yeah, I do like, I will spaz check the news before podcasts sometimes if I have nothing to talk about. And something happened to me when I was like, I think like 22. I was very high. I was stoned. I was just very high. And I was watching I'd see the news on, like, when my parents would watch it, and I'd be like, well, fuck the news. And I would be like, this sucks. And I would like run away. And then like I watched it as an adult for the first time, like at my brother's house, just stoned to death. And I was like, it looked like the homeroom show in my high school. I was like, this is fake.
Yeah.
Something happened where I was like, this is the homeroom show for adults. I'm like, this is bullshit.
It's pageantry.
Something happened where every time I see it, I can see the set and stuff, and I'm like, this is people talking behind like a painted billboard, and it's fake. It's not real. I don't know. I mean, obviously there's like real stuff that happens they talk about.
Right.
But it's I've been in newsrooms too, and it's like I've heard like there was a guy, and I'm not saying this is like, you know, like to prove it's fake, but I remember a guy got a call specifically on like the Palestine-Israel situation. And they were like, I remember he was on the phone when I was waiting to do something. He was like, oh, I'm feeling pretty good. And he was on the phone talking to the guy, being like, how you feeling about it? He's, you're doing good, dude. Hang in there. You're doing good. Just keep going, and he was like coaching him. It was like, I remember being like, damn, dude, what the fuck is this? It was just weird. It was just a weird phone call to be like, hang in there, dude. You're doing a good job. Keep talking to you. And I was literally like right next to him. That's kind of like, what are you coaching him into, dude?
Yeah, I don't like that.
It made me feel weird. And then I did like a Good Morning, like local news show. They're like, do you like comedy? And I was like, yes.
Those are the worst.
Dude, they're terrible. And you feel bad because you think like, I'm going to go on there and just fuck with these people. And it's just some like nice lady being like, so what's it like at your comedy show? And you're like, it's nice. I like it.
I like comedy. Please come.
But yeah, I agree. I think, I don't know. I'll check in on stuff here and there, but yeah, you just never know. You're like, dude, like I'm reading a book right now. It's called Born Again, and it was by Chuck Colson, who was Richard Nixon's. They called him like his hatchet man. He would like bulldog people politically. Like if you had like a political rival coming up, you would like dig into them, and you would use your contacts in the press to be like run something fucked up about his wife. And like, dude, they would do that. He like they talk about this. Like it would like, this guy's a hothead. We'll start releasing news stories we know that'll fuck with it. There's like all this stuff going on in the news where it's used as like a political tool too, where it's, you just never know.
Yeah, I mean, like I watched that the Octopus Murders.
What was that?
The Octopus Murders about Tommy Castellero, that reporter that killed himself in West Virginia. But yeah,
was that recent?
Yeah, it was pretty recent. It's on Netflix. It's all about like the Promise like software and like like these 8 like key figures, like including George H. Bush, who were just kind of maneuvering and manipulating everything behind the scenes.
This is on Netflix?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's fucking crazy.
That's kind of nuts. What is there's a journalist who got caught up in this?
Yeah, this journalist, Castellero, Tommy Castellero, I think. But, I can't remember his first name. But I watched it a couple of times. It's really fascinating, man. Like he was really onto some wild shit. And
he killed himself.
He killed himself, yeah. But like it doesn't really add up.
Yeah.
Like you should check it out.
I'll check that out. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, that was the one thing I fell in love with Ruben when he was like, dude, stop doing the news. Listen to classic albums straight. That's what I do now with music. I try to just listen to it in albums more, because I would like just do song like in my car. I don't know if you ever got to the place where you're like, I've listened, not I've heard everything, but I've listened to all my little playlist is just Burnout.
Yeah.
'Cause I use Spotify, so I'll just do like, I'll like make a
Me
little
too.
playlist or do like Spotify morning, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, put it on.
Right.
And I'm like, they're just feeding me the same songs over. I get like depressed if I don't have like a new thing to listen to. I get kind of like,
Dude,
fuck's the point?
same.
John Martin just broke me out of my music depression right now.
Yeah?
He's really, he has a couple of live albums I like. But yeah, so now I try to just like put it on an album in the background and listen to it straight through, or like before bed with headphones. Just try to do as much as an album as I can do and just pass out. I think it's kind of nice.
Right. And
Trying to get like, I've been chasing the hit rush. That's the problem. I'll do a playlist of hits.
yeah.
And then it's like, they like wear off. You got to listen to like all the songs. I don't know. I feel like you got to listen to all the songs.
Yeah, it's like a dopamine, you know, like instant gratification, like social media. Like you hear all the hits in a row. Like don't go listen to the Eagles' greatest hits. Like
Yeah.
you know, artists put together a compilation of songs, you know, meant to be listened to in an order.
Do you do your own playlist when they do that? Like this
Yeah.
presents. That's kind of tight.
I'm like, you know, I wanted it to be like chronological and like, you know, sequencing is a big deal, and they still make a big deal out of it, and then people listen to it and they shuffle it or whatever, you know.
How dare they?
But
I thought that was like an AI generated, like, check out blah, blah, blah. So you have the control of that.
well, like the playlist you see on Spotify and stuff, like if I'm on a playlist, I don't have control of that if it's
For
other
sure,
artists.
yeah. But the one of what is that called? Your picks? Or is that this is?
Oh, like that one, I don't even know how that one comes about, but like my records, I'm like, this is.
I got what you're saying.
Like
I got what you're saying.
my records, the sequencing is important.
I thought you were saying, okay, so you're talking about the sequencing
Yeah,
of
that's
tracks
out of
on
my
an album.
pay grade. Like the Spotify, they just do what they do.
Yeah, because it'll be like artist picks.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, you get to put together a playlist for all of Spotify. That's I guess everyone can do that though, really.
Yeah.
It's kind of tight. Well, dude, so what do you have coming up? What's the next move?
Man, we're about to finish this last leg of the tour. We're doing Canada. We're doing like the East Coast. We're going to be going through Philly. We're going to be going through D.C. And New York City, playing at the Paramount in Brooklyn, Brooklyn. And then we're heading overseas,
Nice.
doing UK, all that.
Are you taking any break? You're like, how do you tour? You do it for like 6 months at a time, take a break, or you just do it
We
forever?
let it go out for like 6 weeks at a time.
Okay.
You know, and just kind of hit it and stay out. Because like once I get in that mode,
Yeah.
I just like to stay in, you know.
Got you. So you do like 6 weeks on, how many off?
Kind of depends. Like, for this particular tour cycle, it seems like we've done like 6 weeks, 2 weeks off.
Got you.
That
That's
kind
not
of
bad.
thing. And then a couple one-offs here and there. But I like to tour on a bus because it's like there's just something different about it. But yeah, I mean, I just had time off and I just get a little stir crazy, so that's why I'm down here in Austin, just kind of fucking around.
That's cool.
I was real nervous to come on here.
Why, dude?
I don't know, man. Like,
I don't help. I'm exuding anxious energy
I'm
all the time.
I'm a big fan of the show, and the fans are very vocal, so I hope I didn't fuck it up.
Dude, you killed it, man. Dude, you're the best. You fucking, that's the thing too. You shred, dude.
Oh, thanks.
You
man.
absolutely shred. It's crazy.
I appreciate it.
I know.
man.
I guess it wears off on you, but dude, it's like, that's got to be so gratifying.
It's
Is there
fun.
a level of shred? Does it wear off? If you shred right now, will it bring you deep joy, or you're just kind of like, yeah, whatever?
Well, I think I try to keep the guitar fresh. You know, so when I'm home, I'm like playing banjo or piano, ukulele,
That's cool.
and just trying to create in any other way except for the guitar. So when I come back to it, it's fresh and it's like, you know, a reconnection almost.
That's a good idea, actually. And I feel like you get better too when you leave it alone for a little bit.
I think so.
Something happens in your brain. I would like stop playing every now and again, and I'd pick it back up and be like, God damn it, I got better.
You have more ideas
Yeah.
because you come into it fresh. You come into a blank canvas.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man. Or maybe your brain, you go to sleep and it just figures out stuff for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. But either way, dude, thank you so much, dude. Thank you for doing this. You're the motherfucking
yeah.
man. Marcus
You are,
King.
bro.
Dude, I try, bro. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. But no, thank you so much, man. For
Yeah,
real.
man. I'm glad.
It does feel like a grade school dance when the boys are lined up against the wall, but there's just other boys on the other
It's
side of
just
the wall.
multiple boys.
It's an all-boy dance.
The dorks are nervous. The podcast dorks are nervous. It's the dorks and the jocks, dude.
We're going to get wedgied.
Yeah,
Dude, it's going to be sick.
dude, you made fun of my fucking hat a minute ago.
No, I
That
didn't,
was
dude.
crazy.
I said I like
I was nervous about the hat. I almost gave it to Nate right away
Why?
because it's a cool hat, and I don't like wearing cool hats.
Why do you think I was about to say that's a sick hat?
No, you smiled when you said it.
You know why I
You know
smiled?
that's nasty,
No, you
dude.
know why I
You know
smiled?
that's fucking nasty. You smiled when you can't laugh and give a
I like
compliment.
the hat. I smiled going, the Beezer would love that hat. That's why I smiled.
The Bees is gonna get his hands on this hat. I'm giving him this hat.
I genuinely like the hat, and then I thought of how much the Bees would like that hat, and I smiled. That's all.
Yeah, but if you give someone a compliment and smile while you're doing it, it's clearly an insult.
It wasn't a
Yeah, those
neg.
are cool shoes. Oh, fuck. Nasty, dude.
I just thought about
I know
how
it's
much
race week. I know it's race week, and you're dude. You're roid raging again. Dude.
I didn't
You
make fun of the
raged
hat.
on my hat.
I can like a hat and laugh about how much the Bees would covet a hat.
Bees would go nuts for this hat.
That's what I thought about him on a couch being like, "Yo, that's
I miss the Bees.
sick." I know.
I miss the Bees. Have you ever met the Beezer?
No, I
He
ain't
might have been in Buffalo. No, he wasn't.
I never met him.
Nah, he might have flashed
like
by. You
him.
wouldn't
He's
even
the
see
man,
him.
He's the man.
He beezes around.
That's-
He'd flash
yeah.
right by you. You wouldn't even. He's like a hummingbird.
He's
I like
apparently he's posted up at Bonner's now. You can
What?
find the Bees. Yeah,
You find him at Bonner's?
yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, go down to Bonner's, meet the Bees.
They have a little bee's house, dude.
Yeah.
He just buzzes
He's
by,
in there.
dips his beak, and leaves.
Blizz, was it you? No, somebody was just telling me about Blizz. Blizz and him were gonna go get lunch.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to meet him there, and Blizz was riding his bike, and he rode past Bonner's, and Blizz was late, and he drove past Bonner's, and Beezer was out there just smoking a cigarette in front of the bar. He was like, "Aren't we supposed to meet for lunch?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll be there. What the hell?" Look at that. He wasn't going. He just wasn't gonna go. He was gonna stay at Bonner's. We gotta get you to Bonner's.
What is that?
It's just a nice bar in Philly. It's a good
We'll
time.
go out to Philly.
Yeah, Philly rules. What are you hinting at?
I'm not hitting that.
You gonna go to Philly? What are you doing there?
They got enough. They got enough.
exclusive.
They
What
got
are you
enough out
hinting at?
there. They got enough out there.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Those boys are all paid and making plays. I can't.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
guys are
true.
great.
Could do it again this year.
Nah.
I can't believe you turned on me at the beginning of the episode.
You made fun of my hat and you juiced.
I didn't make fun of
Matt,
the
you're
hat.
juiced to the gills and it's affecting everyone. It's race week and you're juiced. The cycle must be crazy this week.
Dude, it's just a Sheila Jeet, man. It's just a Sheila Jeet.
The fuck is Sheila G?
It's like this, I don't know. I feel like Muslim guys get it from like mountains or something.
Well, they're always jacked.
I know. They're jacked. That's high tea. That's the most high tea religion there is.
Religiously, yeah, probably.
Most high tea religion
Yeah.
for sure. Can't do anything.
Yeah, it's hot tea.
High tea. Dude, making women cover themselves up like that, I hate to
Amish.
say it. It's high tea.
Amish is good hot tea.
Super high tea.
Yeah.
Amish is crazy high
Yeah.
tea. Amish is so high tea that like you might fuck around and marry your cousin.
That is the highest form of tea. Only dudes with high teas thought their cousins were hot as fuck growing up. Only your tea's so high, you're like, yo, my aunt, I would fuck my aunt. That's high tea, dude.
You gotta have a lot of tea to like kiss your cousin and be like, what?
You have high tea, bro. You definitely want to
Nah,
fucking aunt.
fuck no.
You didn't have a hot aunt?
Nah.
Yeah, you thought
hell
on
no.
you.
No, hell no.
Dang. You do have probably
I
the
only got
highest
like
tea.
one aunt. I don't even know my other aunt.
So you're saying she's not hot? That's just gonna see this. That's so mean.
No, she's not that she's not hot. She's my aunt. That's wild.
True.
There's some hot ants kicking around.
There are.
Yeah.
Is your aunt hot?
No.
What about ants that marry into the family? There's ants that marry into the
No,
family.
the
You
ants
can
that
say they're
marry
hot.
in.
All my aunts that marry into the family, I like call them every now and again. I'm like, yeah, you look so beautiful.
Dimes.
Yeah, you look
Just
so
Call
I almost said, right.
Yeah.
Uncle Blank is so lucky. I almost said his name.
I told you I got drunk and told my cousin how beautiful she looked at her wedding, right? You look like Helen of Troy. They're like, all right, man, let's get him out of here. You look so beautiful up there. That was a low point.
We are getting to the age though. We can start telling women how beautiful they are, and it's like not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, if you see a woman dressed up at all, I'm like, you look beautiful.
You look stunning.
Yeah.
You go to, you're at Applebee's.
Some guy, some like old man just hit Brittany with that. He goes, I have no agenda. I just want to say
Bus
you
a
look
bus?
beautiful. No, it wasn't bus a bus. Motherfucker, bus a bus. But
Matt's
fucking
beefing
kissed
with
my wife's
Busta
hand,
Rhymes.
dude. I leave the room for 1 second. Comes back in. She's like, oh my God, Busta Rhymes kissed my hand. I was like,
One of my homegirls had a run-in with Busta Rhymes though. He did the
Horny
same
fella.
thing. He did the same thing.
He's a
Hot
horny
tea.
fella.
It's hot tea.
Like in the
It's crazy
club.
high tea.
In the club, he like walked up to him and was like, I just want to tell you the most beautifulest girl in here.
He might be autistic.
Yeah.
I've seen autistic dudes hit that.
He's on that.
Yeah.
It's Sigma grind. It's total Sigma grind to be like, I don't even care what happens. I just want to tell you you're beautiful and just
gorgeous.
walk away. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good move.
It's a good move. I
I told my wife I'm going to start. She told me about it. I was like, I'm going to start doing it to every lady I see then. If it's such a
Yeah, if
nice
it's
thing.
fine, if it's
such
okay.
a nice thing.
Yeah.
That's my plan for 2026. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to get a ton of female friends. Just so I can be like laying in bed and be like, oh, dude, Samantha, dude, she's so
fucking funny.
You should send me this thing. It's so you guys should hang
It's
out.
a really
You guys
great
love-
move.
Yeah,
Just do everything your girlfriend says is not a big deal. Fine. We can do this.
Like, dude, Kimberly just sent me a meme. You guys have like a similar sense of humor. You guys would love each other. We should all hang out
Yeah, I'm
sometime.
going to go to the beach with my friends from college. Of course, a couple of them are guys. It's going to be fun. We're going to get a beach house.
Do you know who actually does this?
Who?
Hoss.
You trash dog in the press
He
conference.
called one time and no, I
He's
swear to
getting
God.
in Hoss's head before the fight.
He texted Brittany one time and he goes, I'm on a girls trip. And she was like, oh, he must be talking to his wife. And Hoss was like, no, it's just like my friends from college. It's like a girls trip, but I go on it too.
Jesus Christ. What an animal.
He's high T.
He's the highest T you can have.
Going on the girls trip when you're 40.
Girls trip.
Crazy.
What? We were friends. That's crazy. You go on girls trips.
Hello.
And we're back. Deleted.
I always,
Oh, you got to bring the mic up.
Oh, my bad.
do you
you're
ever
right.
like come across those dudes who are like, yeah, I was just kicking it with my homegirl last night. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? Your best friend, your girl best friend. It's like, what are you doing, man?
Unless you're having sexual intercourse.
Yeah, obviously,
Yeah,
but
that
at
is
that
true.
point, you can't call them your homegirl. That's crazy.
Yeah. I had a guy call a male called a girl a fuck buddy last night. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't
I
like
like
that.
her
And I
at
don't
all.
like lady friend. Sean said that one
Sean
time.
said
I
that's
said,
my
what
lady friend?
the fuck? Who the hell do you
That's
think
just
you
my
are?
lady friend.
Just my lady
We
friend.
got to get out of here. Everyone's mean.
Dude, it's stranger, girlfriend, wife.
This is
That's
a complete stranger to me. That's what I say about all of them.
Never met
That's how I
this woman.
introduce my girlfriend to people. I go, this is a complete stranger. I just met her earlier. This episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is brought to you by Dude Wipes. Matt, take it from there.
Well, let me tell you something about these dude wipes right now, man. I'd love to take it right here. Here we go. I'm your butthole. Yeah, me. The most overworked, underappreciated part of your body.
Name 2 or 3 poor choices that your butthole never appreciates. For example, buffalo wings, iced coffees, gas station sushi.
Yeah, all of those.
What's going on? This is disgusting stuff.
Yeah, jalapeno poppers, root beer floats. That's a weird one to tie to your butt. I don't know what that would do to my
Root
butt.
beer floats.
Yeah, they
I would
also
imagine.
they put in here 2-foot double-ended dildo.
Yeah, that's bad for your butt. Matt,
Corner store chili cheese dogs.
I'm the one dealing with your poor choices. That's from the butthole.
What?
And then
Yo.
you drag a dry ass tissue across me like you're sanding a piece of shit coffee table until I'm a throbbing red balloon knot.
Bro.
Who the fuck wrote this ad? Dude Wipes, available at retailers nationwide and Amazon. Look, they do fucking rule. You don't have to
Yeah.
you don't have to write that ad read.
Yeah.
They're good for your butt. It feels good.
It's,
Cleans your
having
butt.
traveling with them is for real. Like my
Traveling with them's great.
first day of traveling, my ass falls apart. It's just completely blistered.
You
It's
get
terrible.
a oil slick.
Exactly.
And these are designed
Well,
specifically
the oil
to get rid of
slick
the oil slick.
then irritates the skin. If it was just
Yeah.
an oil slick, fine, but then your skin gets all irritated. But having these to come back from and just
Yeah.
like after like a warrior in battle, just kind of dabbing it,
But yeah,
they're
Dude
flushable,
Wipes.
extra large
And
wet
they're
wipes
flushable.
with scents like mint chill and shea butter. Stop being an a-hole to your b-hole. We take it all back. That's fucking gold.
Yeah, that was great.
Dude Wipes,
Give 'em a raise.
available at retailers nationwide and Amazon.
Yeah, we support this product.
For sure. Dude, speaking of strangers, I recently got like accepted into a spider league or invited to a spider league.
What's that?
I didn't know what it was at first, but I was like, what? It's basically you take pictures of spiders you see around, submit it to ChatGPT saying like, hey,
What is this?
identify the spider and rate 1 from 100 how dangerous it is to other spiders. Submit the ChatGPT with the picture, and then you're in like a tournament bracket where you're fighting spiders against other people.
Fuck,
Dude,
that's awesome.
just found a false widow today. Danger rating 75. I've had 2 picks so far, 85 and 75.
Damn, it's like it's real life Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome,
It's
dude.
fucking awesome.
It's the
You
false
should do it with
widow. was-
dogs.
Huh?
You should do it dog or
Dogs
just
would be tight,
you
too.
Do it black. No, I'm joking about that. Come on. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
What would my rating be though?
Your rating's high as fuck, dude. You're dangerous. You're a scary fucking psycho.
True.
I've seen him talk shit to like you and Spencer. That was when you would talk shit to Spencer Brown. I was like, Gabe, chill. You're like, nah, I'll beat the fuck out of you. I mean, they were joking, but
No, for sure. No, I got something against Spencer. Like
you
low
think
key.
you could beat up Spencer?
Yeah, because he's so
Spencer
big,
would
and he
just-
thinks because he's so big he can like beat people up. But I feel like
I think
he's,
that's- he
he's
can
soft
because he's so
inside.
big.
Nah, Spencer's
huge.
Spencer's soft as fuck though.
I don't know, dude. He's
Nah, he
playing
is.
fucking football. He's pretty
Nah, I'd beat his ass.
How big's this guy?
It's like
gigantic.
6'9", like 300.
Bro, he's huge.
It's like the Undertaker, bro.
He's literally the Undertaker. He was the one who was playing at the Dave and Buster's. I was on mushrooms watching him play fucking video games, and I was
Yeah.
just like,
Fuck.
he was terrifying.
Yeah, that would be kind of scary on mushrooms, seeing giant guys.
Seeing a giant guy play a kids game,
Oh fuck.
I was like, damn, dude, we used to have Vikings. Now they're just at fucking Dave and Buster's. It's crazy. That guy should be burning a village. He said he's hanging out with Lemaire and Dave and Buster's Buffalo.
He's
That was
in
a great
virtual
time.
reality.
That was the best time.
That was an awesome time.
That was literally the best time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the one guy. I think it was the SNL after party. He tried to grab like your jacket or something, and you had some pretty quick movements. You know, remember at your SNL after party? There was a guy with a backpack who was trying to make everyone do drugs, or pretty much make Shane do drugs with him, and it was like,
What?
go away.
Did not.
Yeah.
And you were like, dude, get out of here. And he tried to unzip something on your jacket, and he grabbed this guy's arm with a pretty alarming and terrifying speed, cranked it up. He was like a drug nerd. He's like, "Ah!" And he like got away. And I was watching like, dude, you would have for sure died. It would have been.
We had that one time where we were hanging out.
Yeah, I think it was the
forget.
same night you were saying you're going to fight Spencer.
Well, yeah,
It
was it
Cleveland.
that same
kid
night?
came up at the bar.
Yeah, he was tripping.
Yeah, he was.
He was tripping.
Yeah.
Real
I don't know. I don't want to go into it too much.
No,
'cause
no,
you,
no,
You
no.
were
It was
saying
fun, though.
some things.
I do.
What did I? Oh yeah.
You went right to it. You pressed the button
Yeah, I
immediately,
did,
and I was
quick.
like, "Oh shit!"
As soon as I saw him, I already knew. I was like, yeah.
It is weird. Though. I've known a couple of guys like that who do have like a weird, who will go up to like the tallest, biggest guys and be like, fuck you
Yeah.
at the bar. It's always like, 'cause I have like tall family members and people will try to like fight them, and it's like a weird
They're
fetish.
horses, dude. The dudes,
They're-
they're
yeah.
giant freaks in your family.
Yeah, like 6'6". They're
Yeah.
they're massive, and the dudes would come up and be like, "Fuck, you think you
Billy would
tough.
beat the shit out of you.
McCusker?
Yeah.
Nah. I'm taking him and Spud on that.
You can't take the spot.
Not
man.
the duo. No one
No,
can take
you
the
can't.
duo.
You're
His-
saying you're
his
gonna
shoulders
Gabe
are-
Davis gonna beat up War Mode? It's official. Adam
I'm taking
Schefter is
War
going to
Mode on.
report this. Yeah.
The duo would be too
The
dastardly.
duo is, yeah.
Spud will come in suicide bomb at first.
Yeah.
He'll come in.
Oh, 100%.
It come-
Yeah.
And he's just a torso. Dude.
No
He's
defense. He'd have no
thick.
defense.
He's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get you. He's got noggin too. He'd be tough to hit. Both those boys have some big ass noggins. Oh, brother.
Nice.
So you got a show tonight. I'm
10
I'm moving
o'clock.
a little slow.
It's all right.
I'm thinking about it.
10 o'clock. I forgot it was at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock's tough.
But we'll see. It'll be fun, man. Brand new stuff. So we'll see. Trying to come up with the new stuff. It's pretty fun.
Is it like an
Yeah.
hour? Is it like a full show, or is it like
I'm gonna
something
try. I'm
quick?
gonna try to do like 45 minutes of all new stuff. We'll see, of like newish. So we shall see. AC. It's really just a test for Atlantic City because it's like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people from Philly are going to be there who have seen the old stuff. So it's like, let me try to give them the new. I'm just going to bomb in Atlantic City. I'm going to bomb in Atlantic
If you
City.
lose the race and bomb, dude, you have to walk into the sea. You have to just go straight into the sea. Bomb and lose the horse, and dude, he would be in the races before the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be.
Day
You
before.
can't bomb. You can't lose the race and then
Yeah, it'd be-
think of him after the show.
Yeah. I
Just be like, your new stuff's not good.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he'll just say that. Yeah.
Yeah, just fly home quietly. I would change my flight secretly. Like, so I just wouldn't fly home with my family. I'd be like, what the hell? They bumped me off the flight? This is crazy. I'm flying first class tomorrow by myself.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't go. I couldn't face my family after that, honestly. Or it would just charge me for the next victory.
Yeah,
I would
for
train
sure.
harder. Yeah, just train harder.
You're not going to bomb there. And
I
your
think
family's gonna be there. You're gonna do great.
It's like 20 out of
That's a
1,000
lot.
people. They'll be
20 family members is a
deep.
lot.
Backstage is going to be a problem.
Backstage is gonna be nuts.
Yeah, I've been talking to Brittany already. It's going to be those hotel rooms they give you gone.
Yeah.
They're completely gone. But yeah, it'll be fun, man. It'll be a nice little trip, and I'll take the kids to the beach just before they start school. So that'll be we have real school now. I'm like Maya's in kindergarten, so I got to like get up at 6:30 every morning. It's gonna be fucking bullshit.
That'll be nice.
Yeah,
You're gonna like that.
yeah. I do like the fucking.
You didn't
Jocko.
put the fucking dots on the calendar for real though.
I put one on. I
The picture you sent me, I was like, no.
Oh, I did. I put one, but then she ran it back on me so fast. I was like, just kind of defeats the purpose. Dots would be too connected right now. She knew.
She knew what she was doing.
I think so.
That's a good method though. It worked.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. I mean, dude, my wife's also, I've learned she's a gerontopile.
What's that?
She's attracted to older, like elderly men. That's why I have the gray goat.
The goat's nice.
The goat's nice.
The goat's
She's
powerful.
real. I told her, I'm like,
The first thing I noticed when you walked in, I was like, damn, the goat's getting strong.
it's a yin yang goat.
Maybe
bro,
I'm
black
a
and
bit of
white.
a geronophobe.
You're a geronophobe.
I'm a geronophobe, dude. I fucking hate old attractive guys.
Yeah, I've learned about geronophile is a nice one. Did you ever hear of a basiophilia? It's people who are attracted. Try to guess what it is.
Basiophilia?
Yeah, it's like a basiophilia.
Babies or something?
No, good
Ooh,
guess.
good
Attracted.
guess.
They're called pedophiles.
No, I don't know.
I wonder. There's got to be a different term for like straight up baby attraction. Where you're like, nah, man, teenagers. I need the Hershey Kiss.
That's an M&M minis, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, just baby fuckers. I think there's no real term for it.
Yeah, just
It's called a baby.
I think you call
fucker.
him like governor.
yeah, true. Senator.
No, basiophiles are people who are attracted to pretty much like neck braces, orthopedic boots.
Holy shit. Oh no,
That's crazy.
that neck brace is the funniest thing you can have.
Dude, orthopedic boot.
Orthopedic boot.
I was deep in researching kink for my radio play, so I came across
Basiophiles.
Basiophiles was like it was like A through Z
You just like
list.
hurt people.
It was just I think you're just attracted. Yeah, you're attracted to people
Dinged
who
up.
are like bound in medical devices.
Neck brace is the funniest thing. It's the funniest way you can look. I know. If you have a neck brace on, you are a loser. you can't go out in public.
You know,
Saw a
watch.
person in a neck brace at a casino. it made me die. The basiophile needs to head to the fucking casino. Everyone in there is fucking dinged up. Everyone's got a cast on.
Yeah, true. That would be a good place for
Neck
a
brace at a
basiophile.
casino is rock bottom. I can see the Bees man rocking a neck brace at the casino with this hat, dude. The Bees will
That
get
should
it.
be his merch.
neck
He should
braces.
do personalized neck braces.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Going to Barners, shut up.
Yo, where'd you get that hat?
What's that, Carhartt? It's fucking sick, dude.
Is Bees the main guy from?
No,
Is
that's
who's that?
from Tires.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Gerby's.
Oh,
I can
Gerby's.
see how you.
Okay, Gerby's. Yeah.
Bees.
Well, I remember him talking about
Bees
the
is
bees,
Kyla's
the killer bees.
Kyla's boyfriend. The girl on the show.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He's a comedian and
He's
just
an
a good guy. I
all
just
timer,
miss him.
dude.
I
Yeah.
miss him. He's back in Philly. Can't wait to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll see it. I don't know if it'll be maybe
You might
down
make the
AC.
track. You never know.
You
You
really
might just
don't.
honestly see him there
That's true. That's true.
with a neck brace in a casino going, hey,
Yo.
yeah, you're racing fucking horse, dude. Horse is so fucking gay. Dude, I'm fucking tall horse.
Only person I've ever met in the world who whispers like a deaf guy. It
Fully,
makes
yeah,
no
if he
sense.
tries to be quiet, he just goes straight down.
It's crazy.
every time he'd be like, dude, fucking, because we all live together. So somebody would be upstairs and he'd be talking shit on me. He'd be like, dude, I fucking told him, like, don't fuck with that shit, dude. Do not fucking fuck with that shit. And he fucking did it, dude. Bees is incredible.
He really is.
Never swam once.
I know.
He
It's
gets
crazy.
He gets so mad if you
Dude.
bring up swimming.
This is how he dressed at the beach. Just jeans, t-shirt.
Yeah.
He's wearing
He shows up at like 6 p.m. You're like, where were you all day?
all black with shoes
We
on.
visited him at the beach, and he just never made it to
He
the
didn't go
beach.
to
We're
the
like,
beach.
yo, where are you?
It's the bees, dude.
Stands in jeans like, yo, it's fucking beach.
Yeah, it's fucking hot out here. Yeah, dude, you're in jeans.
Yeah, he rules. Oh, man.
Oh, brother.
yeah, dude.
What do you got going on?
Shit, just rehabbing. Got some visits lined up. Go to some teams, see what we got going on.
You don't have to break the news, but what do you know? Say what you want.
Up to the northeast a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that.
And out west a little.
Trips up there. A little out west. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, man. You're rehabbing. What's your injury?
I had tore my PCL meniscus.
Fuck.
So I had tore it the 17th game in 2023 in Buffalo, and then signed with Jacksonville, and the shit just never got back right.
Yeah.
So I was just running like week 10, and just took a cut, and then felt the pop in my knee, and went to go try to walk to the sideline. I was just like, bro, I can't make it. So then my meniscus and then my PCL end up fully. My PCL was already partially torn, ended up fully tearing, and then I had tore my medial meniscus.
So how do you actually rehab that?
Quad sets. I mean, it was a lot. I was on crutches for like 12 weeks, and then I got a blood clot in my calf. So then I had to be on blood thinners for like 3 months. But literally, like, you just have to get that flexion back, like bending and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's like the worst part.
Fuck.
Like, you have to get that bend back, or
That's crazy, dude. If I run for like 2 days in a row, my knees are fucked.
yeah.
Like if
I
I
was just telling
screw
him, they were talking about running, and I was like, I don't think I've sprinted in a decade.
it's the when you do it
crazy.
again. Did you run track at all in grade school?
No.
I ran it, and I wasn't good at all in grade school. And I remember my like 100-meter time, but I can't even touch it. I can't get close.
Oh,
to
you were
it.
fine?
What
I
was
mean,
your
I'm not
time?
that fast. Right now, I'll run 100 meters in like, I think I got like 13.5. But it's not, dude. I think I used to get like, I know 10 seconds was like crazy in grade
Yeah.
school. And I think I used to get
I
like
think 10
12.
10 seconds is
Crazy
is
now.
Crazy now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's like high school guys.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, maybe
10.
I get the same
Like
time. Maybe
fast
I've always
10.
been at
Yeah,
14
maybe I'm fast
seconds.
as
Yeah. Maybe I'm the same. No, maybe I'm just 14 seconds all the time. 'Cause there was a couple kids who ran like close to 10,
I
and it
think
was
14
like
seconds is kind of moving. I could be wrong.
13.5. But yeah,
13.5 is great.
but it's not bad. When I first started sprinting again,
Yeah.
after a while, my fingertips would become numb. Like half my fingers would just completely lose feeling, and I'd be like, "Fuck, this is not good. I might die out here."
Yeah, definitely.
But your body figures it out.
Yeah, you'll see when you're geezed up. You do anything, you go, I didn't know that could happen to me.
Yeah.
Certain things start, but dude, my hands will fall asleep. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This shit fucking
circulation's
sucks.
fucked up.
I got a long time for that.
It's coming.
But here's the thing, though: when you do
Are you mad
cardio,
at me about fucking aging? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. It's gonna
Nah, it
happen.
just sounds like something that my body wouldn't do to me.
Brother, I was like you. When I was your age, I was jacked and had abs and fucking. Trust me, dude. And
I was
I
jacked,
took perfect
cut,
care of my
tatted up.
body from then until this age.
all my tattoos disappeared too.
your tats are gonna fade off.
Well, dude, cardio I always thought was pointless because I was like,
Cardio is pointless.
I
dude.
thought it was.
No, it's definitely
when
like
I
the
was
most
yo-
important.
I know,
Yeah.
but when I was younger, I was like, I'm just gonna bench press and get a bigger chest. Why the fuck would I run? And then
That's
like
sick.
when you run, your body grows like new veins. You just can't see them. But as soon as I learned that, I'm
yeah,
like, oh, this is sick.
yeah, it's the coolest thing.
Yeah, you just think about your veins growing, your capillaries spreading, and you're like, this is fucking sick.
Yeah,
So
that-
especially when you get like out of breath, like when you were a kid.
Yeah.
I haven't done that. Like I did that recently this week, and it was just like I used to do this like 10 times a day.
yeah. I used to do it all day.
Yeah, just like
yeah.
fucking for whatever reason. I like
Yeah.
thought I was gonna die. I laid down. I was like, ran 400.
400 sucks.
400
That's
is fucking
good.
brutal.
Yeah,
400. I think 115. Sorry, I keep talking about track
150
times.
No, it's
115, 400.
That's solid.
yeah.
It's not bad. It's all right. 40. I mean, I'm gonna be 40 in January, so
That's pretty good, dude. What would you run 100 meters in?
Probably like 100 meters. I don't know. Probably like a 11 maybe.
Oh shit, Matt can like fucking burn you, dude.
no 13
13.5
5 is
That's neck and neck, dude.
true. I just started work.
We
I
can have
just
a race. We can have a race right now.
Well, how's you? I don't want to. I don't want to fucking.
come on,
I'm
man.
running. No,
Matt,
I'm running.
Matt'll take you into deep waters. You're not ready. You gotta keep rehabbing before you gum at my boy.
I'm good. Ready
He's
to
fucking
go.
secretariat. He's fast. You're fucking. He's fast as shit. Dude.
Real 13 5 is doing
Hoss
my
is
best.
dead, dude.
My anaerobic capacity is definitely my strength. So yeah, I've said it before. All I got to do is follow him the whole time. I'm gonna give him a little leash. I'm gonna give him a little lead, make it think like, oh shit, I'm really beating this guy. Close the gap. As soon as I see that finish line, just gone. Hit the nos.
Where are you guys
Can't hit
racing
the nos
on
too
the
early.
beach?
Yeah,
That's gonna be tough, dude. A mile on sand.
Got to be close to the water.
we'll be close.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll be
who's
on
gonna be
hard sand.
closer?
We'll be
You
hard
guys-
sand.
You got a draft behind him.
That's true. I'm gonna let him
Yeah.
block the wind for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be hard sand. I'm not gonna go barefoot because last time I ran barefoot, I fucking fucked my toe up.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be Friday. It's kind of bullshit. I got to fly all day Thursday and then fucking get there. But
That is
When you're
bullshit.
running, how do you know who gets to the mile first, though?
I'm trusting he has some sort of marker. It'll probably, if I'm guessing, it'll be a street sign on the beach. That'll be the marker. So we'll see. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I might just try to do a photo
You should
finish.
please film it,
I'll have to figure out how to do it.
and if you lose, delete it. But
I might just
and
do
say you
I might
didn't
just
film
do a
it.
chesty
Just
with
get a
my
body
phone.
cam?
Do a chesty with my phone,
Yeah.
and just. I talked to a cop recently, and he said his body cam footage a lot of the times is our podcast as like the soundtrack to it. I'll just be listening to the podcast, and then he has to chase me. It's making me laugh.
I've been watching nothing but body cam footage the last few
Really?
days. Yeah, it's been pretty great.
Yeah, that
You
was
enjoyed
fun.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Body
it's
cam footage is nice.
pretty funny.
taking
Although it gets
cops-
a little sad. It's a lot of schizophrenic people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
but
sucks.
when they start yapping, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, they're
I know
awesome.
it's heartbreaking, but yeah, they start hitting numbers and shit. Like I'm actually 727. You're like, all right.
Yeah, I love those guys.
Yeah, they hit names and numbers. That's how you know.
They're pretty
They're
impressive.
like, Frank is coming here, and he's gonna be pissed at you. And people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like you'll see
Have you hit any like completely schizophrenic Instagram videos?
for sure.
They're the best.
Yeah,
Where at first you're like, what is this guy? And you're like, oh fuck, he's schizophrenic.
he's nuts. Yeah.
It's making a lot of sense. At first you're like, damn, this guy is fucking cracked the code.
There was one good one. There was a good body cam. This old dude shot a drone out of the sky, and they came to talk to him. And while he's getting cuffed, he goes, "I can't breathe. I can't." He makes a fucking George Floyd joke, and the cops are like, "Dude." He was the man, though. Other than the George Floyd joke, I don't approve of that.
Schizophrenic guy hit the GF joke.
He was not schizophrenic. He was just a bro.
He was just broing
He was
out.
literally a 72-year-old guy that a drone was over his house, so he shot it. They all called the cops on him. They were like, "We're not going to arrest you," and he was like, "I can't breathe." They're like, "All right,
Ah, come on, man.
get in the fucking car." God damn it, dude. Yeah, so I got that going.
It's really funny.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Can't believe those cops are being such fucking snowflakes, dude.
They were. The camera did shift away because I bet those cops fucking laughed.
Yeah.
Those cops probably loved that fucking joke. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure they were like, fuck.
that's a good one.
True.
Yeah,
True
yeah. What
motherfucking
else
man.
is going on?
Tell you this, dude, I had to run in with firefighters recently.
Whoa, what'd they do to you?
Bro, these guys were fucking hunks, man.
What?
No, I swear to God, we had like a back to school party for Maya. Our friends came over, friends from the neighborhood, and
Oh,
Brittany.
I saw that on Brittany's story. You
Yeah,
guys
dude.
put together a fucking
It was
party.
it was a slam.
Yeah,
dude.
that was crazy.
It was fucking fun. But she called. The fire department's like near our house. She went up there and she's like, "Hey, if we're having a party, just come by, bring the trucks. The kids will spaz." And I had to run out for a minute. I come back. There's just two gigantic fire trucks, bro. Hunks just walking among it.
Fucking Austin hunks, dude.
Dude, like
Sick of these
creme de la
Austin
creme
hunks
too.
need to fucking chill out.
6'3", 6. They're just
I could
massive.
have told you the Austin Fire Department was definitely jack dudes,
It's ridiculous.
jacked hot guys that do jujitsu and shit.
I'm like, oh, cool. Like the fire department's here, the kids are here. This will be cool. The wives are just being horny perverts the entire time, being like, "Did you call them for the kids or for us?" And right away, I'm like, "Fuck these guys."
That's crazy.
Talking to husbands, I'm
You
like,
should again. You gotta do what they do. You make those jokes back.
"I know."
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have been like,
I'll
"Yo,
I'll suck one of these fucking guys. What if I sucked one of them? How would that be?
just really loudly. Like, what do you want? Like a devil's threesome with these two guys? It's fucking crazy. They would pee in your butt. It's crazy. But no, I was hating. I was right away. I was like, get these fucking guys out. And then I talked to one firefighter. He's like, "Yeah, we love the cast." I'm like, "These guys are fucking awesome."
These guys are great. Yeah, fuck
I
it.
went from being like, "I'm gonna fucking start a fire down the street to get these motherfuckers out of here."
These fucking hot guys off my lawn.
They truly were fucking sick. They got the jaws of life out, and they were just crushing beers with them, making them explode. They were truly, yeah, dude. It was so tight.
These guys are awesome.
Dude, they were blasting the hydrant. They fucking blasted me with the hydrant. I was like, that's kind of fucking funny.
Really?
Yeah,
These guys had fun.
they were the best.
Yeah.
I was like, because at first it was just hooked up to the truck, so it wasn't a lot of PSI, and I was like stepping in it, like showing the kids, like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. And then they hooked up to the hydrant. I was like, oh fuck,
Oh, guy.
it hurts. Yeah,
Yeah.
some
They need
serious.
to have that fire department. They need to head down to that homeless encampment by Nate and just blast those fuckers. They
It's
cleared
gone?
out.
Yeah, they got rid of
Yeah,
it.
they cleared it out.
They're coming back, dude.
I don't think so. They put a fence up now.
What the
fence.
That
Yeah.
kind of does them in. Yeah, you put a fence
Yeah,
up.
they do.
It's over. The
they do
dream's
follow
over.
the rules
They
of
respect
fences.
fences.
They do respect fences.
They did that in Philly. They had that whole. It was near my old house. They had a big baseball field and playground And like it just became like a genuine homeless encampment. It was big, and they kicked them out and put up one measly chain link fence, and they were like,
I can't.
yeah, they just put the handkerchiefs on the sticks and fucking walked away. They cannot fuck with fences at all. The simplest fence. They're like, well, show's over,
Yeah,
guys.
show's over. I guess we're gonna have to find a house. Can't be homeless anymore.
Look into some first time home buyer. Yeah, that's funny. That's crazy, man.
The camp he had near his house was right next to his house.
Dude, his friend was there.
Weren't they like welding at night?
There was just barrel fires. I was
Barrel
passing.
fires? They're like
actual-
blacksmiths?
like multiple barrel fires.
They were literally smithing.
Making swords and shit.
Just a foundry.
Yeah, they were going nuts in there.
Yeah, no, I'm glad
Driving
it's
by
gone.
and seeing them, the silhouettes and the flames must have been terrifying.
It would be like 3 a.m.
But you got a fence
downtown.
around your apartment complex. They can't get in.
Wait, what'd you say?
Don't you have a gate?
Hey,
They respect the gate.
they don't respect gates. They respect fences. I feel
True,
like
they wait till the gate opens. They
come storming in
scurry in
like
and go, I live here.
that was my theory when South by was down here. They moved them all from under the bridge.
They do. Yeah, they do that.
They do sweep them away.
Over
And I
by
think-
the creek.
I think
they
I-
love that fucking bridge under there. I guess, yeah, the shade would be nice.
Yeah.
Have you, they
probably
always try
sucks.
to
Yeah.
they always try to get you for parking. Like you park and then they stand there. It's like I helped you get that spot. You got some, and then you're like, he's gonna break into my car if I. Oh yeah, they wear fake high vis like they work under
That's
the
good.
bridge.
They're trying. They're doing something.
It is a tight hustle.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. Matt, Shane, what was your favorite part of last football season? What are you most excited about in the upcoming season?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl was very exciting.
That was awesome.
Notre Dame beating Penn State was also a big highlight for me.
That was huge. They spanked him, didn't they?
No, it was a great game. Last
Oh,
second.
oh, yeah,
Last
yeah,
second
yeah.
field
Okay,
goal.
never mind,
Georgia,
never mind.
they spanked.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Georgia was a shocker.
Dang.
Please talk about your thoughts on the upcoming football season. I'm excited about it. The
Yeah,
Philadelphia Eagles are going to be great.
If they become a genuine football dynasty, it'd be probably the worst thing that ever happened to the city. But
Hey
it'd be
Matt,
fun.
do you know the Aston Genty, Jesus Christ, running back stance? Is he going to be better than Saquon?
Not gonna be better, but I'm.
Do you like his stance?
I like his stance a lot.
He just stands straight up.
Does he really?
Yeah, it's pretty sick. He's a running back. He literally just stands.
Like a 1920s football player?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
nuts, man.
It's awesome. All this football talk is getting me pumped. Thankfully, the football season is already underway on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is offering season-long stat picks that we can take right now before the season even starts.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, dude. I feel like it's pretty simple to play, dude. You just pick more or less on athletes' stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in and win up to 2,000 times your money.
That's crazy. So just download the app today and use code DRENCH to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCH to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game.
Guys, August 16th, it's coming up. It's next week. It's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Van Andel Arena, Grand Rapids, Michigan. August 16th. It's going to be big.
And then fly
But
back
also, yes.
to Atlantic City after that. Fly right back to Atlantic City. Ovation Hall, Ocean Casino Resort.
I wouldn't
Atlantic
go
City,
to that.
dude.
I would go to Grand Rapids. No, that's good. Oceans is going to be nuts.
Oceans will be sick.
And this is going to be
again,
before or after the race?
after.
Oh, nice.
Maybe
You,
the
get to,
last
talk, you
night.
get to talk about the race on the.
True.
That's going to be, it's going to be a big
I didn't
one.
even think about that. Oh,
Yeah.
I better. The whole time I run, I'm going to try to get a nice 5 minutes.
You'll
out
get
of the
5
run.
out of that. You definitely will.
It'll be nice. It's slated to sell out. It might not.
It's
we'll
gonna
see.
sell. That'll sell
It's
out.
very close. It's close. It's close.
That thing's going to sell out in a
I hope it will. I think it will. And even if it doesn't, we're all going to have a good time, guys. 8:00 p.m. Atlantic City, New Jersey, August 16th. Go to where'd you say you're playing?
Oh, at 8 p.m. Van Andel Arena in
Arena?
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as good.
I was going to do the Atlantic City Arena, but I was like, you know what? Let me
You know what? I'm not going to do that to my fans.
whatever. Go to everyone you want. I don't even care.
August 15th, Little Caesars in Detroit, 16th, Grand Rapids, 23rd, Milwaukee.
Oh,
Milwaukee. And then, never mind, September 6th, Notre Dame Stadium.
that'd be sick.
That's going to be a bomb and a half. That's going to be so bad. But I'm just going to be happy to be there.
That'll be tight.
It'll be really uncomfortable, but
That's actually, yeah. It's now that you say that, that's actually amazing to perform at the stadium. You're gonna wear pads. You should wear pads, bro.
I'm gonna be at Notre Dame this weekend or tomorrow. I go to Notre Dame tomorrow.
Huh? Oh yeah,
Yeah, I got strap the pads on, line them up.
Oh, you should wear them for your set. If you came out in pads, dude, and slowly fucking took them off,
Took the pads off.
Get a
Just
lock-
wore football pants, sleeveless Under Armour.
put a locker room bench on stage and just sit on it every now and again.
Guys, dude, this is what it's all about. The house that Rockney built. All right, go see our shows. August 16th in
Whatever you want to do.
Atlantic City. Check it out.
And one last thing, Matt's new animated short, The Papa John Paradox, is out now on his personal YouTube channel, and there'll be new animated shorts every Monday on Matt's personal YouTube channel, so check those out, please. Thank you. Link is below. Now let's get back to the show.
I did. I was the valet one time, but I did do something similar where I just didn't park anyone's cars, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take that, and then I just left with all the money. It was like, peace out. This is a restaurant. I was like, peace. Someone hired me, and then
Damn, you didn't park any of the cars?
I had like one stick shift car, and I couldn't drive stick, so I was just lumping that thing
Yeah, fuck
around.
it.
And I was like, dude, can you park this? I had to get another car, and I had like the guy do it himself, and then I started going like, I should just direct traffic in here. And they were just handing me money. I was supposed to like give it to some guy, but he never showed up, so I just later.
Fuck yeah.
And he called my friend. I was like, just don't tell him I talked to you. Made like $300.
That's awesome. Did you ever have a job?
It's tight.
No, never
You've
had
never
a
had a
job.
job.
That's so tight.
No.
That's just, yeah, I figured you've been playing football the whole time.
Yeah, full time, 24/7.
Dang, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, since I was like 7.
I remember
Spring.
those days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second I quit, my dad got me a job at a fucking factory. He fucking killed me. Second I quit football, he was like, I got a job for you. You want to be a pussy and quit football? Here's a job. And it sucked. It was worse than football.
Yeah, no, I wanted to quit when I was 9. We started putting the pads on. I was like scared and shit.
Really?
Yeah. Then my mom was like, you quit now, you quit the rest of your life. And I was like,
Yeah, I
9
got hit
years
with that a
old.
lot. And I was kind of right. I kind of quit everything I've ever done. yeah, they were right. Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, the pads were the shit. I
Yeah, I was a big fan
I
of
for
the pads.
sure thought I was like the best football player in the world. And then I went to high school and was like, all right, well, figure something else out. I'm
I'm going to run.
gonna start smoking weed actually instead.
I'm a weed guy.
Yeah, that shit's fucking hard, man. Although they should have. I wish I had better coaches, man.
Yeah, they should have got
I
you.
I wasn't D line material.
Yeah, you're a linebacker.
Clearly.
You're clearly a linebacker.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, was I though?
Yeah, I can see
Even
a
LB?
middle linebacker.
5'10"?
That's good.
outside,
Outside, probably.
Matt Milano style.
Yeah, you got some. And
Jack?
you're a heady player. You'd be like Kuechly.
I couldn't do
You'd
playbooks.
understand that. You'd get it.
True. I would.
You'd figure it out,
Yeah,
dude.
I'd figure out the game.
That's what I thought I would in college. Did not figure it out.
I couldn't figure
I
out
was
a
like, I don't
one.
need to read this playbook. I'm gonna fucking figure out the offense.
I couldn't figure out one play. Basketball was impossible.
Basketball is
You
tough.
come down, pick
yeah,
here,
you
you go.
forget
It's
to
just
play
like-
immediately. Run
Yeah,
straight into
bro, I'm
another
just
guy.
gonna set a pick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna set a pick, and hopefully
set
that's what I
picks.
gotta do. I will get the ball in basketball and just throw it away and give it to someone. Yo, get this thing the fuck out of here, dude.
It's the worst.
I don't need this pressure.
It's the worst. It's funny you still see that in the NBA though. Like I remember like trying to break a press and it's like, dude, I can't dribble. Don't throw me the fucking
no.
ball. If I get trapped, we're fucked. If I get the ball trying to break a press, it's fucking it's straight in the air. Dude. You still see it in the NBA though. Guys will bring the ball up the court and pass it to somebody who clearly can't dribble at all.
Yeah, and they're
They
like,
panic.
yeah, get the fuck away from me.
Panic.
Yeah, that shit fucking.
Who was that?
stinks.
Was it Harden towards the end with the Sixers that just suddenly couldn't dribble? I swear to God, it was Harden.
Harden had handled the whole. He's
I feel like the last like playoff.
he just he kind of fizzles out in the playoffs. Allegedly, I don't even put that on him, but I can't. I'll never shit on his handle. He's always.
Yeah, all right. All right, good diplomatic answer for James Harden.
I'm a James Harden guy. I ain't gonna shit on him.
I swear to God, I remember the end of his run in Philly of him just falling down constantly. The ball.
I mean, that's
It was
'cause
nuts.
He's an old man now, though. He
It
is
was
falling
nuts.
more.
Yeah.
He does tumble sometimes, but
Yeah, we
Who's
got that
supposed to be
going
good
on.
this year in basketball?
the East is ass. It's gonna be probably the Thunder again, is my guess. The East, everybody got hurt on the East. Halliburton, Tatum. The Knicks might be the best, and fuck that.
The Magic.
Huh?
The Magic.
The Magic, yeah, the Magic are probably gonna be good too. Actually,
He's
they'll
lying
probably
like
be like 1 or
shit.
2. I think the Sixers are gonna. I don't know.
I think the
He's
Cavs will
lying
be
like
good again.
shit.
The Cavs might be good. I forget about them. I
Yeah.
didn't even see what they did last year coming in.
They were great, and then they yeah.
playoffs ass.
All right, that's been our NBA talk. What else is going on? Cameron, there you go.
That's honestly my
That's the
favorite.
meanest thing I've ever heard anyone do.
What?
You can explain it better.
He was beefing with Cuba Gooding's brother, Omar Gooden Jr. from like Baby Boy fame.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
So he called him like he was trying to say something like respectful about him. He was trying to say that like not popular actors don't get enough money. And he mentioned him and he called him Omar Gooden Jr., but he's not a junior. So he got like butthurt about being called a junior. Yeah, super dumb reason to get mad and made diss tracks at Cam that aren't for real, they're kind of fire. But then so Cam, instead of like doing any like rapping with him, he he got him for like a movie that doesn't exist. He booked him for a movie and had him like film a whole like scene for a movie, flew him out to Miami, paid him for it. The movie's in Spanish. The people are talking shit about Omar Gooden in Spanish, like in the scenes.
Dude,
They're calling
this
him like a
is-
fat
Cameron's.
bitch.
They call him a fat.
They called him like a fat bitch and a
Cameron's
pussy ass nigga.
evil.
And then
That's some
and
OD
it's got
shit.
Cam in like a room where he can see everything filmed, but he's like, look at this fat nigga with his titties out, just saying the meanest.
He punked him?
He punked him. He real punked him. It's,
Did he reveal the punk at the end, or he just?
not to like he revealed it like yesterday.
He just showed it on.
Yeah, he tweeted. He did it like a video on Twitter where he's like, because he did another diss track like unprovoked, and he was like, "See, I wasn't even going to put this out. I did this for me. Like, I was just having fun doing this, but he's got him signing the paperwork where it's like
the Indian-
it's his footage, so he can do whatever with it. It's so
It's really
funny.
mean.
It's devastating.
It's really funny though.
He's like, nigga, you was on the dollar menu. I got you for nothing. Cam might be the funniest.
Yeah.
And it
He
was
is.
Omar. I didn't know Cuba Gooding Jr. had a brother.
He keeps Omar he doesn't let everybody know. Like, I didn't know that was his brother for real.
I didn't know
until
that either.
right
I know
now.
exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Cuba Gooding's brother.
I had no idea either. He doesn't like the junior. He should associate with him more. It might help.
That's a crazy reason to get butthurt. I think
3
he was
diss
more
tracks.
so. I think he was getting butthurt over like lesser known actors than Junior.
Yeah, probably. But Cam was trying to say, like, he's a good actor. He should get a
Exactly.
little bit more of a bag. And then he turned on him and he was like, well,
If he had called him Cuba Gooding Jr., I could see him getting mad about
hit it
that.
with the double junior.
Double Junior. That would piss me off.
Junior is a high insult.
Yeah.
So what are you looking at, Junior?
Junior would
You
piss me off.
motherfucker. I'll fly to Miami and be in your movie. You piece of shit.
It's also you can get you can trick any actor with that. Like we have an incredible opportunity for you.
For sure.
Yeah. What was that documentary they did where they got
Windy City Heat.
Windy City Heat,
It's
where
the
they got
funny.
that guy?
You ever see that?
Oh,
They do
man.
that to a guy. He's the man. He's a very funny guy. He's a crazy guy, a little at the Comedy Store, and these other guys made an entire fake movie. They told him he was the star of an action movie, and just filmed a movie of a guy that thinks he's in a movie.
What's
and
it called?
everyone, it's
Windy
called Windy
City
City Heat. Everyone
Windy
else is
City
in on the
Heat.
joke. They're fucking with him the whole time, doing like stunts, throwing him in trash cans and shit. It's incredible. And he never really got it. They show him the video at the end. They go, "This was all kind of a joke," and he loves it.
He's just like,
He
what?
just laughs along with it.
That's
Fuck yeah.
yeah. That would. I'm trying to think. That would. I mean, what's his next move? What's Omar Gooding's next move?
You have to-
What's Omar Gooding Sr.'s next move?
He
You have to
tried
commit violence at this point. You have to resort to violence.
Yeah, no, like diss track can top that. He has to.
He threatened a diss track, which is not going to be better than that. And he did try to play it cool and be like, I don't care. I had a free trip to Miami. Like you gave me $3,500 and cut, but like, nah, that doesn't. He was trying all the tricks. It wasn't enough. I think.
Yeah.
You got to walk away. That's his next move.
He should have been like,
gotta
I
leave
knew it.
that alone.
He should have been like, I knew it the whole time. If I was just fucking around.
Cam also said he was like, I guess he was trying to do comedy, and he was like, he said he had a show booked at an Olive Garden. Like he's saying the meanest shit to him. Possible.
Yeah, you got to leave him alone.
Yeah, you gotta leave Cam alone.
If somebody fakes and puts you in a fake movie, you got to go. That guy won.
Yeah. Sky will stop at truly nothing to.
Yeah.
Dang.
What's the meanest thing you've ever done to somebody, Gabriel?
The meanest thing? I'm not a mean person.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not mean, bro.
Yeah, you are.
I told you you look good in that hat earlier.
Yeah, everybody's making fun of the hat.
Dude, you look good in that hat.
I lashed out against you when you complimented me, and I,
I like the
apologize.
hat. Goes with the
You
furniture.
said nice
and
hat. I was like, shut the fuck up, dude.
stuff. Yeah, he did. And he went on my hats, and my
I
hat
said,
was
you
shit.
wearing the dumbest hat I've ever seen, dude.
It's a great hat, right?
He was ready for battle.
It is. He can't. I'm
great
just
hat.
nervous about trying a new hat, dude.
I feel you on that though.
You know?
I have 2 hats I can wear. If I try to put on another one, I like get not even out of my bathroom, and I'm like,
That's what I literally did that. I put it on, looked in the mirror, and
Yeah.
took it off, and I was like, Nate, do you want this? And they're like, it actually doesn't look bad on you. I was like, all right, I'll try. Maybe I'll try something different today.
you ever done stand?
Maybe it'll be different. Who knows?
Did you ever do stand up with the hat on?
Yeah.
I've tried. I can't do it.
I've done it actually like because I was doing a podcast and wearing it all day.
No, you
Yeah.
rolled out.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick. I can't do it. I've tried it.
I wish I could be a hat man on stage.
All
They
the
seem
greats,
cool.
all the greats do it.
Yeah.
Hat on stage is fucking power move. Just roll through them. Like, I'm just trying out some new.
What makes
guys.
it different with a hat on stage, though?
I rely heavily on how dumb my face looks.
You can't
When
really
the
see your
lights
eyes.
are over,
Yeah.
you can't see your face. So
I feel like it is reserved for GOAT status. You have to be like almost trying to like hide.
yeah.
So I kind of pulled the trigger prematurely like 7 years ago.
It's nothing compared to my blazer at the open mic.
The blade you.
It's one of the most embarrassing. I wore jeans and a blazer and a t-shirt under it.
You got to bring back the look.
Bro. I thought that's how comedians dress.
That's how they dress.
No one dresses like that. I looked. I haven't seen it since. Sorry.
It's how they dress.
Yeah, that was tough. Dang, you guys weren't around yet. That was at the Comedy Zone.
I was in Harrisburg.
It was the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, rocking a blazer off the highway at a truck stop. Just bombing.
HBZ.
HBZ is nice, dude.
That place is nice.
Yeah.
The fucking murals are crazy.
They can't give me a mural?
Yeah, what the
Everyone else
fuck?
got fucking Voss has a mural. Shrek's up there.
They got, well,
Got
here's the thing.
Crocodile Dundee. I can name the whole fucking mural. I've stared at it so many times.
Dude, they got to ice somebody to give you your mural.
They got Raymond the Amish comic, Earl David Reed, Liz, Kevin Hart's up there. Fuck, Chris Rock. They're just tossing random people. Oh, the Chappelle is like a racist caricature of
That's
Chappelle.
what I remember. I remember
Yeah.
Chappelle. They didn't do him justice
They did
at
not.
all. Yeah, that one was rough.
Yeah, what the fuck? I can't get one?
They can't erase Shrek.
It's just fucking paint Shrek white. And go, that's him. That's Shane. He started it. Crocodile Dundee being up there is nuts.
I mean, that's at that point they're hating on you.
Honestly, I swear to God, they're
They're
hating
hating
on
on
me. They're
you. I do,
putting,
dude. Every club I'm at, you're on the wall.
they
You're
put
on
like serious, isn't there like non-comedy actors up there?
like Jane Fonda on there.
Just like regular movies they just tossed up. Just-
It is some bullshit.
yeah.
Although the guy who painted that wall is definitely dead now, so they got to find.
Everyone that's from there is dead.
True.
They're all dead. No, they're all alive against all odds.
True.
Every single one of them, Heat the Queef, still going. Thought for sure he was.
Really?
Yeah, he almost died like while we were with him. He fucking fell asleep under his trailer and froze to death. He got stuck under his trailer in a fucking blizzard.
What?
Yeah.
How do you get stuck?
Heat the Queef, I don't know. He's down there. He went under his trailer and froze.
That's crazy.
Came
He was
back
incredible.
crushed.
He
Came back
crushed.
with the-
He crushed every time.
Oh,
He came
it's
back
so
with the fucking.
tight.
Oh, it's a Baraka baby. Home run. He said Barack Obama's parents had an Asian doctor, and that's how they named him. And he goes, "Oh, it's a Barack baby." And he was just he was a beast, dude.
Yeah, that's
Him
pretty
and his
awesome.
partner. Do you remember his partner? Were you there?
That's crazy.
Yeah, Big T. The cops came. Big T. The
What?
squad we put together in Central PA was fucking crazy. It was homeless people at a truck stop. We were like, this isn't real comedy. I'll show you real comedy. It's just you're following a guy, a homeless guy who's killing. Oh, fuck.
You gotta bust out the blazer.
I might have to bust out the blazer.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time to do the blazer.
Blazer with a V-neck t-shirt. God damn, dude.
You got the V.
That would
the V.
suck so bad. Yeah, it was a black V-neck. Like,
That's nuts.
it's nuts, man.
It's gotta be the third smash. It has to be.
You gotta be
blazer.
nuts, dude. When you're starting stand-up, you literally have to be an insane person
That's true.
to just go, I'm gonna go to this. I don't even know one person here. I'm just gonna get on stage.
Did you go and scout one night and then go?
I scouted ahead for like a year.
I
For a full year, I was going to the Comedy Zone by myself, watching people bomb. And I was just like, I'm better than them. I know it. And I got up there and couldn't talk. Just couldn't speak. And I got in my car and I was like, fuck. Because I was like, I don't need to write. I'm just funny. I got on stage. And just fucking left. I was like, next time I'm going to write. Like 2 years later, I went back.
Yeah, I feel like my first time doing stand-up, I wasn't even supposed to go on, but they like called my name and I just like killed.
Just killed.
I'm just doing Steve Harvey shit stuff. Steve Harvey's like, I went out there and I killed for an hour, and they said you got to come back here.
I never, Guard Dog, when was your first show? When did you get up there?
I tried it once when I was 20 in like a coffee shop on Temple's campus.
That's a tough one.
It was tough, but it was very fun, and I have a nice memory because Chris Markel was there.
Nice. He was hilarious.
He was so funny. He had a Sunny D bottle filled with water, and he pretended that it was his penis, and he was squirting it at everybody drinking coffee. At the
he was
coffee shop.
he was not afraid to use props.
It was awesome.
He was very funny with those props.
It was also funny when he disappeared for a year and he came back. I was like, what happened? He goes, I got chased by the cops on a dirt bike and got arrested.
He also made props, other people's props, go into his bag at the end of the night. He was not afraid to find some extra props lying around, like iPhones.
Whose phone did he grab?
I think Mecky.
He got Mecky's
He got the Mexter.
Beast.
The funniest kid to get. Yeah.
So funny. Yeah, he was the man.
Yeah. Oh man, I miss those Harrisburg Comedy Zone days.
Yeah, it is fun. Especially the first like couple years. Once you're like, I'm about to get $40 to do 10 minutes. It's at a winery. It's going to be sick.
Winery shows were awesome.
Yeah, they're sick.
Yeah, that was, especially when you start doing good in the open mic scene. You're like, I'm the fucking coolest guy that's ever lived. On Thursday night, I get to go to one place where I'm actually cool. You get to be mean to all the new people. You fucking suck.
Or if somebody's good, you're like, he's a fucking bitch,
that guy's a bitch.
Fuck
I don't
that
even
guy.
like him. He sucks, dude. He's stealing everything right there. That's a Daniel Tosh joke, just so you know. Everyone's stand-up's pretty
It's
bad.
for real cauldron of hatred.
Y'all go
Yeah.
up there and do it for $40.
That's a good
Dude,
night.
you'd be
Really?
stoked to take that
40's
all home.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I think you saw me do that last night.
No.
Yeah, I think that was $40 or $50.
Where'd you cop Fody from?
Probably the mothership. What's that? I just
At the LB or the Big Boy?
big boy.
Big Boy.
Oh, really?
Yo, pump it up, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
generous.
Yeah, that's way more than $40.
Oh yeah, it's Rogan does that. Every other like the
True.
the seller's like on a weeknight probably 50.
Yeah, Rogies
So
does
what's like
bread.
the process then, like in the comedy world, to get like to the top? Like I don't.
You just keep fucking
backstab conniving.
everyone.
Backstab conniving.
Start a podcast, get fired from SNL. It's the only way.
Yeah.
That's what I tell every time like a host has asked me like, yo, for real, like I started a podcast, like how do I get traction? I'm like, dude, here's what you got to do. I was like, do it for like 5 years and then pray to God your co-host becomes really famous. And they're like, all right.
Just find someone you think is funny and just go,
go.
dude, I hope you make it
You
so bad.
watch the light just drain out of their eyes. They're like,
Yeah, that's it.
that's all you can
No,
do.
you gotta you just get lucky. You keep doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, at first you gotta be me personally, I had to be like depressed and shameless.
Because when did you
'Cause
start?
it's really embarrassing.
When did you start?
I was 21, 22.
Yeah.
I was 21.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, around 22.
Yeah.
21.
Start
Maybe
popping
22.
off around like your 30s.
No, the whole time it's fun though. Cause like you get little,
I'm saying pop off like
I was like, I'd
revenue-wise.
say 31,
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
But like the whole time there's like a little
39.
thing where they're like, they're like, you get to host this weekend and you're like, holy shit.
Oh, it's crazy.
I'm getting $25. And then you get to tell everybody around, like, yeah, I get paid. Technically, I'm a professional.
Yep.
There's just little things all the time. And then you're like, I'm going to be a feature someday.
Yep.
And you get to do that.
And the first time you have to drive anywhere, you're like, I'm on the fucking road. This is crazy.
Road trip. I blew it, dude. Earl David Reed took me to Pittsburgh, to Mars, Pennsylvania. And I was like, bro, we did it. I was watching like Entourage. I was with my boys. I was like, yo, you guys are coming with me on the road. I got a hotel room in Mars, Pennsylvania. Got out there. Four Locos had just come out. Got fucking literally blacked out before the show. Crashed a wedding that was at the hotel. They hated us. They tried to fight us.
Yeah.
Then they saw my face on the flyer, and they were like, "This fucking guy's at the hotel. He's in this bar. He's doing stand up." A bridal party showed up. It was like, "You motherfucking piece of shit." And I was wearing a suit that I wore to. I was wearing a suit again. I'm a suit. I'm a fucking suit comic, dude. No, I was wearing a suit that we all got suits from Salvation Army so we could crash the wedding.
Oh my god!
So I was still I was in an unbuttoned suit covered in red stains from Four Locos, just dying, literally bombing as hard as you can bomb, dude. Because they were like, the host didn't show up. Can you feature? I was like, yeah, for sure. Can you do 25? I was like, no fucking problem, dude. I bombed so bad that the guy who ran the club was like, what do you do? I was like, I go to college. And he was like, what are you studying? I was like, history. I could be a teacher. And he was like, yeah, you should do that. He's like, don't do stand-up's not for you. Just become a history teacher.
Do you know where that guy is now?
I know the club's gone, and he's probably dead.
He's dead.
He probably died knowing I should have been a history teacher. He didn't know it was going to work. Yeah, he was. Yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it was really.
But
mean.
I get it. There's so many fucking young comics, and when you see him in there, dude, if a kid, this is my first show.
Yeah,
showing up drunk in a fucking suit.
He should have known if he knew anything about comedy. Like, dude, this guy's
swag.
the man.
Yeah, that guy rules. Guy fucking rules.
All of those like more. A lot of the places you got paid initially were like very old crowds, and they were run by the most serious dickheads ever. And they were so mean. They really would be like lording over you.
Yeah,
they'd hand you with an envelope of like $40 at the end of the night and be like, "Yo, don't ever make fun of the host ever again if you want to work in this town." And you're like, "Dude, shut
they
the
hit you.
fuck
They
up."
tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
I did Uncle Vinny's.
Yeah.
And that guy got on my ass. I don't even know if it was the main manager, but there was like 4 people in the club. It was literally 4 old people eating just at an Italian restaurant. Yeah. And I was lying. I was like, this is new material. I'm just messing around because I was bombing. Yeah. I was bombing so badly that I was like, I'm just trying out stuff. It was my best stuff, dude. And then he's like, come outside and talk to me. I was like, all right. And he was like, don't ever use this as a workout room. This is a club. And I was like, okay, dude, there's 4 fucking people eating spaghetti. What the fuck? Yeah, they do
the
that
best
too.
is when I used to do the comedy. Did you ever do the comedy cabaret?
Yeah.
It was raw. It stunk pretty bad.
Wait, where was it?
It was all over. It'd be like
there's a bunch of them.
restaurants, hotels. And I remember I did a night, and I was like, all right, I feel like I did okay. The guy's like, here's your pay. Good job. And I something told me open it in front of him. I opened the envelope. It's just completely empty. And I was like, yo, bro, where's my fucking money? And he was like,
I forgot.
what the hell? He starts looking around. It's empty, dude. Did it fall out of here? It was a sealed envelope. I was like, you motherfucker.
That's great.
What the hell?
That's good shit.
Yeah, you got to be kind of a scumbag to be running. And those shows were not like lucrative. You're doing
Yeah,
like,
of course.
it's crazy what you're
No,
up
there
to.
was the one guy. He used to. I forget his name. He would book all these shows almost near like the Poconos,
Yeah.
and like he didn't have a phone. He would book comedy shows. You have to like call his girlfriend and be like, "Yo, I forget his name. See there?" And then she'd be like, "Hold on a second." He'd just be whacked out on perks. Like, "Yo, dude, your fucking shit's killer, bro. You're looking across." Never.
Actually, I
paid.
guess those guys did probably make some money. Some of those, you get like 200 people.
You can make you can make
like $10,
a
and you
real
pay the
quick
fucking comics.
800. You make a nice 800 and just kind of there's like a level of it that's completely run by the meanest, oldest, fattest
Just mean
Italians.
old fucking wops, and then literally schizophrenic, depressed kids. That's a crazy industry. Yeah, but you get little things the whole time that make it. You know,
Yeah, of course,
Like the
yeah,
coal
yeah.
hole, that was a big one for me.
That was the best, bro.
It was like the first time I ever headlined. We drove up to the coal region in Pennsylvania, did like a empty church.
It was tight.
BYOB, dude. We got fucking hammered in there with them. It was nice.
I remember there was a puddle outside of it that was huge, and I jumped the puddle, and I was like, "Fuck yeah,
Best
dude."
night of my life.
It was awesome. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
That was fun though. That might have been one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Just going off the cuff of for the coal hole people.
Yeah, the coal hole people loved it.
The
I was
gol-
talking about like Jewish golems.
golems.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, I'm a Jewish golem. If you put a note in my mouth, I'll fight you. You tell me what to do. The coal miners were like, ah.
Yeah, they loved it.
Oh yeah, coal miners for
Yeah,
sure.
great town.
Yeah.
I think that was Jim Thorpe.
I
Was up there. Yeah, great town.
Shit fucking ruled.
Yeah, we need factories back.
Dude, we do. We need something. We really do need to start because offices are fucking lame, man.
Yeah.
That's the new factory. Everyone's crammed into this office. We got to figure out what to do with people who are
The bros.
Yeah,
The factories.
yeah. Just like
The bros.
people need to be thrown somewhere every day and just
Yeah.
fucking whistles and stuff.
Yeah,
Nothing's
and
left.
it's a good life.
Yeah,
You get paid and you go fucking.
that's the problem. Is the standard? Yeah, giving someone enough
Yeah.
money to live, because I feel like now it's just like you give them enough to get access to debt.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, dude, you can get a house, but you're going to be in debt till you die, and then, we'll wipe it.
Yeah, we can't just all play games all the time. Some of us have to work.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, today was a nut
That's a
day.
good work.
Today was a nut day.
That's how you work.
We got in the pool
Clocking
together.
in right now.
Yeah, we all hung out. We watched him
It's a
play.
good day.
But yeah, you work
He
World
saw
War
a
II
day in the
games.
life,
Did
dude.
he
He
really?
saw World War II
Bro,
games.
I
lay
was
in
like,
the
there's
pool
no
for a
way he
while,
does this every day.
Lay in the pool for a
Playing
while.
video
World
games,
War
lay
II
in the
games.
pool.
Yeah. It's a good day.
It was
Buddy,
good that we did.
he's a mental worker, dude. You never.
The whole time I'm playing the game, I'm going, oh, that's a good bit. Got another one. I'm not thinking. I haven't thought once today.
Yeah, I wish someone would blow the whistle and stop me from thinking. That'd be nice.
That's what. Yeah,
Yeah, true.
that's all it is. That's what
That's-
football. That's what sports are.
That's why I like sprinting.
Yeah.
When you sprint, you just stop sprinting, and I like being underwater.
Being underwater.
Being
helps.
underwater, dude, you stop thinking completely.
Yeah.
Just lay underwater.
Everything gets quiet. You go down
Oh.
there. You go.
Dude, I give it to my kids all the time. I'll be in the pool with them. I go, disappear. 30 seconds, pop up. I'm like, yeah, that was awesome.
The pool was ruined today. There were some wasps. The wasps were getting us.
What?
Killing the
Yeah.
vibe.
They harshed
Yeah,
it.
they were killing the
What
vibe.
kind of wasp you working with?
There was little tiny guys that they always drink out of my pool. They're okay.
All right, they're skimming.
They're yeah. Then there was a monster.
What color was it?
It was black.
Black and
It
orange.
might be a mud dauber. They're not really aggressive. They look scary.
No. Then a big fucker, the biggest fucker I've ever seen showed up.
Yikes.
And I don't think it was a wasp, but it was
I don't know what that thing was.
I think it was a horny.
it was like a locust.
Nah,
It was
nah,
like
nah, it was
fucking-
like a,
it
yeah,
was a football. It was
yeah, it was huge.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, they
I
ruined
have
it.
those mud daubers in my house, and I looked them up. They're not real. They're like the black wasp with like the super detached like body, and they're like
Yeah,
not
it's that
aggressive.
one. It
They're
was
not
that.
aggressive at all.
Yeah, it was that guy. He seemed aggressive. He was fucking getting in everyone's face.
No, yeah, maybe so. They're just.
They're like this big. They're huge.
They're okay.
This
Is he a
thing was
hornet
huge,
or
bro.
is
This-
it a
No, it
dauber?
wasn't a hornet.
Skinny boy?
Yeah. He had
Yeah,
a long,
they-
skinny
They're
thorax.
usually, they're detached thorax. You're
Yeah.
right. And usually they only attack if you fuck with their nest. We have them in my like attic,
Yeah, you got to just
and
let
they
him
well
live.
they like get lost and they end up in my house every now and again. And they're you just open the door and they fly right out. Okay, they're dumbasses, dude.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, they like. What do they? Oh, they like eat bugs and then feed them to their like babies in their little nests. So they're good
That's
for pest
nice.
control. They're good for pest
Yeah.
control.
They were in a good time.
But I can't believe the mud dauber is getting in your face,
They were on us.
dude. I had dreams last night. I had 2 ferrets. I woke up salty. That wasn't the case.
Fuck.
They were so sick. I had,
You had
I had
cool
a,
ferrets
I had
in
a
your
mom and a baby ferret. And I all night just played with ferrets in my dreams and woke up. And I even showed my daughter. I was like, "You ever see a ferret before?" To see if we can start getting.
See if she can get a ferret.
She's into them, dude. They
Yeah,
are the
ferrets
sick.
rule.
That's what you should get is a ferret,
You think? Yeah, I could get like 6 or 7 ferrets
bro.
in this
You can
house.
get this place. You get this place
Ferrets.
Let 'em
popping.
out. Yeah.
And what you do is, like the tubing that hooks up to like your dryer vent.
Yeah.
You just like put that shit all around your house, and they just go nuts in your house all
Now
the
you're
time.
talking.
Bro. I'm telling you,
5
ferret-
tubes lining this fucking ceiling.
Yeah, a little
About
skywalk.
10 to 15 ferrets. Just going crazy the whole time. Can't sleep at night. There's ferrets running, sprinting through my room.
They would chill. You got you
Chill.
could
They would get
lock
on
them
my
down.
schedule.
You could lock them
They
down.
get on my schedule.
They would. They'd be so stoked, dude.
Just chilling on the couch watching fucking Hold Fast.
Bro, I'm telling you, watch some ferret videos. I lived one for like a night last night. It was fucking awesome.
That is awesome.
I don't know. Yeah, I was like, I don't know where it came from. I haven't been thinking about ferrets. You know the difference between a ferret and a weasel?
What's that?
Weasel's wild. Same animal.
You're crazy.
I swear to God.
I never knew that.
Yeah, weasels is a wild
Ferret's
ferret.
just a domesticated weasel? Mm-hmm. Or is it just in the weasel family? Isn't that a
No,
family?
I think they're the same fucking thing. I looked it up today because
I believe you.
I didn't know if I wanted a ferret or a weasel, and I looked it up. I was like, no, that was a ferret.
Isn't it a weasel? Is it a weasel family? Isn't that all those fucking things?
I'm not sure. I guess that's
What's
what
a-
I saw.
What's a fink? Isn't that a fink? Is it mink? Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot.
Mink, mink coat.
Minko, yeah.
Mink coat.
What is it?
Matt, I regret to inform you that they are related, but they are not the same animal.
Well, it's
Oh, fucking
the same fucking thing. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. This AI summary fucked me, dude. It's not my fault.
Yeah, it's not true. That's AI bullshit.
Sorry.
What's the difference?
It is pretty much the same, but they said it's like a domesticated cousin, so they're slightly different. In
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they're not the exact
Same species? Can you like, put them up next to each other? Because I feel like they look exactly the same.
Ferrets have to be wild animals.
You're pretty. Yeah, you are right though.
Doesn't count now. You just told me I was fucking dumb as hell.
But I'm taking a look at some
Sorry,
pictures of ferrets, and you're not wrong, Matt.
Cutie pies.
Be nice to have these guys running around.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at that. Wouldn't you like that?
You
Gabriel?
can put them on a leash too.
You don't want that fucking guy.
That-
yeah,
that one
that's
looks
fucking good.
Look at that
one
guy,
That's a
man.
young ferret.
Dude, and they just
You
chill
don't want
with
that
you.
guy around. Killing shit.
Looks like a good time.
Yeah, they're mischievous though. They are mischievous.
It makes me think of the gerbil video.
Body
you showed
cam.
us- the
Yeah, body
gerbil
cam.
video you
Mr.
showed us
Pancake.
today.
He's got gerbils in his pants.
What was
Fucking-
that?
Just a homeless guy broke into a fucking pet shop, and they found him on a bench asleep. They like rip him off the bench. They have to cut his pants open, and they're like, "There's fucking gerbils. He's got gerbils in his pants." He passed out with gerbils.
What did they do with the gerbs? Did they catch him or let him go?
They were all holding them. I don't know. We didn't get that far, but
They still
the
alive?
pet store, there
I
was
think
just
they were
animals.
dead.
There's puppies outside. There was parrots and shit on the
What?
sidewalk.
He broke.
Yeah, he threw a rock through the window and got in there and freed all the animals and fell asleep. He
That's
referred to
kinda
himself as Mr. Pancakes.
So it
But
really
seeing him
is. They're
get
just-
ripped off the bench is rewarding.
The what?
It was watch cops ripping a homeless guy off a bench that just broke into a pet shop. Pretty great. I think he was on a bench like right next to it.
And I guess that guy just
gotta
goes to
tuck
like
it
a
out.
crazy house.
I don't even think they have crazy houses anymore.
Oh, that's
You
nuts.
gotta
Why
just
don't-
let them out on the street.
Whose idea was that?
Liberals. Fucking liberals. Turns out having mental hospitals might have been a good idea.
Yeah, the problem is we
Insane asylums.
in like the 90s they used to
Where
like
you're
kick
gonna
their
go.
ass. That's the problem.
You're nuts,
He
dude.
goes insane asylum.
We got to lock him up, dude.
He's a sicko.
He's a real sicko when you get to know him for real. Look at that.
I just keep thinking of last night. That's why.
It was a fun time.
It was.
Chill sesh or like
Yeah,
what was
good
the
chill
vibe?
sesh.
Yeah, good chill.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
We had killer sash.
Chill.
Wow.
Wait.
All right, we're back on the record.
Back on the wreck. Chill sesh.
We could probably wrap it up.
Yeah, we're at an hour.
Yeah, this is good chill sesh today.
Cool.
Yeah.
No one really got less uncomfortable the entire show.
No, I thought we were for
I
sure.
thought we were gonna break through.
Hey man,
The whole
sometimes you
time.
don't.
It's when you're staring out to these, there's fucking 10 guys in here. Everyone's just looking at you.
I know. I didn't like looking over there. I had to
It's
keep like looking this
uncomfortable
way.
looking at everyone's just
I
quietly.
keep looking this way.
It's like an interrogation. Yeah. Well, good stuff, Matt. I wish you the best in the race.
Dude,
You're gonna
thank you,
fucking
man.
torch him.
Dude, I think
Thank you.
I'll do my best. That's all I can do.
And if it turns out you're lying about this hat, and I find out that people were making fun of me for wearing
It's
this,
not my fault.
that is definitely your fault, dude. I
No,
would
it's
have never
not.
worn it.
I think it's a good
It's
hat
going
on
to
you.
the bees no matter what. But you broke my
That
heart
hat
today.
does
You
have to
broke
go
my
to the
heart
bees.
today. Obviously, it's a bees hat.
I was giving you a compliment, and I
Matt.
thought about how much the bees would love the hat. Simple and plain.
Simple as. All right, Gabriel, do you have anything to tell us?
No, appreciate y'all having me on.
Yeah,
was fun.
it's a long time coming.
It was good. Yeah.